Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Civ6 session. We're gonna need to see what's gonna happen tonight with Big B's actually coming up for their second game, second week. They're gonna go against Freritos de la Vega tonight, not change of circumstance. We're gonna need to see what they're gonna do through the pick and ban phase. They do have one extra ban in the second rotation, and as you can see, we do have FDLV on the left side with the Big B's, the BB on the right side. And I'm sorry, Athena is kind of vocal tonight. I'm not sure what's up with her, but whatever. Anyway. We're also gonna need to wait a little bit for Ma'am to actually join. For some reason, I actually missed the link. Anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, we do have, first of all, Primordial map being chosen as the map to be tonight, and then we do have Basil the second on the left side being taken out, Indonesia and Portugal, while on the other side we do have Conge, Ibn, the new one, and also Spain gonna be taken out. On the Primordial map, there's definitely gonna be quite a few of those naval encounters. We're probably gonna see well, a fractally kind of map. We're gonna need to see if they do have some choke points that they could actually use to get from water body to another, or build some canal cities or canals by themselves. Yes. Sorry. This is what it is. Cat tonight is doing cat things. Give me a second. Good evening, Linda, and hello there, ma'am. I do see Armada Siracusa. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Also, Vesole, good evening, sir. I was watching if there are any French streams. If I did see correctly, there is another stream that actually started off right now on Dether. Let me actually shout him out if you want to watch in French. It's not the same game, but it's still Civ6 and it's still the Premier League. Shout out, what is it? Dether? Like this? I think like this. Yes, like this. I hope like this. Anyway, there we go. Also, for Tarabelli, hello, sir, and thank you so much for picking up the first promotion. Much appreciated. Thank you also, Papas. Good evening, sir, and welcome on YouTube. Let's see what we have here. Netherlands gonna be taken out by FDLV, and I do see also Age of Empire on the right side. The big beasts are not gonna allow her in. They do have one more band to go, and we're gonna need to see what they're gonna choose as the first four civilizations. Leaders? I guess leaders is a much better word for this. FDLV will have the tone for the game tonight on this Primordial map. Yeah, I don't know. Cat doing cat things. Te văd, să știi. Elizabeth. No, Tokugawa got taken out. They're not gonna allow him in. They're gonna allow Lizzie, which actually has been better in the last few games than we've seen Age of Empire, Age of Steam. So we're gonna need to see if it's gonna be picked. And Age of Steam is also gonna be taken out. What? They're gonna allow Lizzie in, but they're not gonna allow Age of Steam? Okay, sure. And Netherlands? They're not gonna allow Netherlands? Well, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a few aggressive civilizations being picked up. Maybe we're gonna see some of those wrecking ball civilizations being picked up, like Macedon, for example, or Taro. Since they didn't take them out, there definitely are available for them to be picked up. I don't think we've seen that much of the Persians in the last few games, no? Cyrus or Nader Shah. And of course, we do have the Khans being available, Genghis Khan and Kublai. Both of them are available if they do want to use those Kishiks against each other. There was, I do have to say, quite a preference in the last few games in the last week for Thule after the update on BBG Expanded. We've seen a lot of Kivyu gameplay, a lot of it. Some of them very good, some of it not that good. It kind of depends on where you spawn, what kind of map you're going to be picking, and stuff like that. And it looks like Elizabeth has been actually chosen as the first pick here for Freritos de la Vega. We're going to need to see how the big beasts are going to try to recover after this. What are they going to use against the big Lizzie? Finarfin, good evening, sir. Who is playing? So we got Carrier, Kradlov, Jack the Ripper, and Nearbird for the big beasts. And they're in the watch party channel. Not sure why. Maybe the channel doesn't work properly or something. And then we got Malm, Pompey, Sprig, and Firsos. I would imagine Wulas is actually not playing. Usually he's not playing. He's just sitting during the draft. And since they did actually bring Malm, maybe we can actually see him. Maybe we can actually join the lobby. He should be making the lobby, but he's not making the lobby. We need the lobby, Malm. We need the link. The big link. Oh my god, it's only in the link. Anyway. It's like in Star Trek, you know, those guys, Deep Space Nine, right? They had the link. The guys that were changing shapes, the shapeshifters, had the link. They needed to be in the link. Anyway, Big Beast, we do have Eleanor of Aquitaine, England, being picked up by the Big Beast, and also Coupe. While I do see it's gonna be Japan. Casual. Classic Japan being picked up. Hojo Tokimon on the side of FDLV. Now they're gonna need to go for another 2 bands, and then we're gonna need to see how they're actually gonna go through the seventh band each. They took out Kivyu. They're not allowing him in. Oh no! No more Kivyu. Oh, we're not gonna see the dog sled hunters anymore. Come on, man. We like those dogs. Oh. Oh well, I guess it is what it is. There are more games. More games. Mina Shukoblik, thank you so much, sir. Good evening. How are you doing? Like New York, good evening, sir. Chad, did you every second 60 seconds in Romania, a minute passes. Yeah. I mean that is the truth. Preach it, Vlashnio, preach. Also, how are you? Nusilska, fine. I guess still trying to handle the heat and everything. This is what it is. Ooh, Scythia is also gonna be taken down. No Saka horse archers, but they're allowing Lotaro in. Wait a second, they didn't ban Lotaro. Uzetian is still available? Well, Uzetian I don't think is that tough anymore. Used to be. Doesn't seem that tough anymore. They did her bad. Why ban Teddy? Good question. I don't know, last time we've seen him, the Rough Riders weren't really rough riding anybody. So I don't know. We didn't really see in the game the new leaders like Teknich or Trisong Detsen or Vercingetorix. These guys, we didn't really see him. Spear Thrower Owl did get auto-banned if I'm not mistaken. And I do see Rough Rider has also been actually banned by Big Beast. They did lock him in. Like for a second there when you actually pointed out about Rough Rider, I was thinking Bull Moose in my mind. But yeah, Bull Moose actually got let in. Jack the Ripper is actually a big fan of that. What is this? Hey, we actually have a link. We got a link. We can get in the link. Oh wait, there was somewhere else when I heard this expression in what was it? What was it called? Blade Runner 2049. I think Blade Runner 2049. When the robots were doing their, well, whatever you want to call them, their tests. Trisong Detsen actually got taken down. Not gonna be allowed in. And do they now need to do the bans, or is it just like Big Beast will need to get a pick done and then they need to do the bans? I think now they need to do the bans, no? This would be the time. Also, the same, please do those quickly in the Save Drafter chat after the second rotation ban. So after, okay. The other second rotation. So wait a second. The last. I mean, how can? Oh, wait. So they're banning them now? Sure. Like, when I read this text, I understand that they should ban it after, before they pick, no? I guess this is it. This is the second after the second rotation ban. Yeah, this is after the second rotation ban. Never mind. So they're gonna ban Six Guy and the other Maya, both of them, and they picked Eddie. They're gonna pick Bulmos. Dido, yeah, Dido is still available. They should be banning. Yeah, they're banning. They're banning. Why is the owl auto banned? Well, a lot of people don't like him. What can I say? Let me actually take a look at the bonuses. Not sure. I did ask, but people just said it's OP. It's OP. International trade routes receive additional ease based on the type of your vassalite city states. Also, the more trade route capacity and the unique, the hotel weather, the unique swordsman. Well, wasn't that amazing last time, but you know, this is what it is. I guess practice makes perfect. Did they actually? Oh, they did say they picked Teddy. Like this is gonna be Bulmos Teddy. So yeah, there we go. We might actually have Jack on Bulmos Teddy trying to go for a culture victory on the primordial map. It looks like also Catherine de Medici, the Black Queen, has been picked up by FDLV with that extra intel. It will do well. We're going to need to see if it does actually have an opponent to go against for the Corsair timing or the continent split, so it can actually apply one of those Guard Imperial timings. Already 0 MS, man. I didn't even get in the lobby properly and already 0 MS. This is not people say it gets bonuses, not supposed to. Oh, I see. It gets traded from wonders next to its Diplo quarter. Fateless root. Oh, I see. So you just put a lot of those around. Oh my god. You can get like 6 of them. Amazing. If you're lucky with the wonders placements. And there we go, we actually have a Persia. It's gonna be Cyrus locked in for FTLV, and Lotaro walks in the other room in the big B side. Okay, yeah, we might have some action coming around here. Some Immortals, some Corsairs from Cathy de Medici. We got also Lotaro over there with the Malo Raiders. I don't really expect any kind of Toa action, but it would be nice to actually see Coupe in, you know, doing something. Also, bonsoir, Monsieur Rafifi, bienvenue. New Civ6 forbidden, some of them, yeah. They banned Kivyuk this time around. We're not gonna see him. They did ban also Trisong and Ibn. What's the other name of this guy? Ibn something. What is it? Al Hassan Ibn Sulaiman Al Hassan. Got it. Trade out capacity +1 for each harbor adjacent to a wonder. Zelote Prime, good evening, sir. Yeah, can't believe they got Lotaro. Yeah, true. And they didn't ban him. I'm actually amazed they banned the Netherlands, for example. They didn't ban this guy, Lotaro. It's dangerous. Dangerous to let him in. Swahili is OP. Yeah, Swahili power. We might have some 0 MS since the players are starting to join here. Did I finish the prediction from last time, or did we? Yeah, we did. Or did we? Wait a second, that's a poll. Yeah, I did. Ulysse won. Say how many remaps? 0, 1, 2. 10 minutes, let's put it 15 minutes as a submission period, because I think it's gonna take a little bit of time for them to actually get in the lobby, so we might start it up a little bit earlier. This is what it is. Also, Kabacho, good evening, sir, and welcome. Carrier, the biggest Cooper. Wait a second, he's actually gonna play Cooper. Okay. Let's see him Cooper around. Yeah. Okay, so they did get in the lobby. And I think they did get into the correct slots over here, but from what I can see, they're just swapping around between themselves. I do see Nearbird is going to go for Eleanor, England. We got Kyrier on Coupe, Pompey on Hojo. Jack the Ripper is going to go for his Bulmus, Teddy. Spring is going to be on Ahiram, Fierce on Cyrus. Looks like Krudlov is going to be the one aggressive with Lotaro here. And we do have them fixing their 0 MS so they don't get disconnected during the game. Why the blue? Why did they take the blue? Okay, it's fine. We're going for the peace color. It's fine. It's all good. The Padawan. Oh my god, wait a second. Did you Padawan him? Okay. Oh man. You thought Jack the Ripper playing for Unlucky. I think Unlucky just turned into the big beast, if I'm not mistaken. Linda can confirm or not, but I think they just changed the name. Like they wanted the new, you know, new clothes, basically. What is it? Team Hub? No. CL Teams. There we go. I don't think there is any more Unlucky. As in I don't think there is a team called Unlucky anymore. Oh, there is. Never mind, there is. He moved. He actually moved. Wait a second, he moved. No, I'm sorry. He moved from the team. So there is still an Unlucky team. Guardian of the Nachos, Almoktob, Michael Space, Expli, Mr. Toes, Arne, and just Dima. And then we do have the Big Beast with Jack the Ripper, Carrier, Kazandar, Infinite, Roy Batty, Near Bird. And there was another team. What was this? How to say? The Big Beast renamed themselves after another team. I think it was a Russian team, if I'm not mistaken. Also, Poruki, Bonsomo Sue Bienvenue. Most of the Unlucky are still playing for them. Yeah, why the move? What did he do? I don't know. I guess he just felt the change, like to change. Not sure. Not sure if there is any kind of like drama behind all of this. Yeah, yeah. So Jack and Carrier, both of them did go for the big beast lineup. Got it. AI spec, AI spec. Let me actually fix this. There we go. I fixed it. Fixed it. Sometimes teams just change around without drama. Yeah, no, just happens. Might be schedule, might be something else, might be strategy, might be so many reasons. Yeah, we're talking about Jack the Ripper. Yeah, we are actually talking about him. I didn't give him enough gold. No delegation. Yeah, you want to at least 2 spawn spin distance to Lotaro. Okay. Well, let's see if they do get that opportunity over there to flash around those units, those Manual Raiders. I think actually, wait a second, Jack wasn't that dramatic, no? I mean, I don't know what he's doing in his comms, but we haven't seen that much drama as we've seen 3 years or 4 years ago. He settled down, man. Where are we going? We going left or we going right? Krudlov or Malm? Which one? Which direction? Left or right? Chat, you need to tell me. So I think I need to pop out the chat from YouTube. Hello there, YouTube. Hello. There we go, popping out chat. We go left, we go left. We got 2 lefts, we got 2 lefts. So Lotaro. Ah, you want to see where Lotaro is? Yeah, I want to see where Lotaro is also. Angolo Mapu has some of these pomegranatas next to him. And from what I do see, also Cerro de Potosi in the northeast has Jack the Reaper past his choke point. That's going to be one of his allies, unfortunately. So, yeah, no damage to him. Wait a second, he doesn't have an opponent? Oh. Nasty. He's gonna need to actually freeze him here. Ew, man, this is Lotaro we're talking about. He likes to boom boom. He likes to party, and they're putting him to stay at home. Ugh, feels like myself right now. Castaros, good evening, sir. Is the 7 Seas map STBD? No, it is Primordial. Give me a second. Sorry. Let me actually put it up on the screen here. Just a second. It's gonna be Primordial. There we go. There we go. Fixed it. Good evening, and thank you so much for pointing out. That's how feedback should work, you know. You make mistake, you get called out, you change. That's simple. Anyway, Kralov is gonna have a few of these rivers to actually go for the fresh water in the south and in the on the eastern side. From what I do see, unfortunately, doesn't have actually the river over here. Has another one at the tip of that peninsula. We do have him with some of these floodplains and also a lot of marshes on the northwest. I'm actually curious if he's gonna try to do some Temenaki shenanigans here. It's not like we got an Egypt anywhere or somebody that might want to do that one. We also do see, of course, Bulmos in the north. Washington is gonna have some tobacco tiles next to him, but without the extra production points. A 2-3 deer tile is definitely gonna be much more valuable here. Mount Vesuvius northwest to actually get going. Oh my god, he can actually settle on the coast over there, benefit from the extra production of those tiles, maybe even some extra yields when it's gonna start being aggressive. And also we do have him with the tobacco for the extra faith. Now that doesn't look that good, but it definitely can be a little bit better if he actually chops all of these rainforest tiles. We're going to need to see how he's gonna try to improve everything. Doesn't look that bad either, actually, in the north. South, floodplains stuff. Yeah, this is Bulmos we're talking about. He doesn't like this stuff. Let's take a look at the Padawan. We got Tehonianga Nuya Coupe. Looks like Carrier here is also going to benefit from some of those elephants in the capital. Second city, possible next to some banana tiles. Northeast doesn't have the fresh water from that river unless he actually settles on the rainforest tile over there. And from what I do see in the south, okay, sure, that is going to be allowed a decent amount of fresh water for him to actually settle with a good distance from the capital. On the western side, because this is all of his island. Yeah, this is an entire island just for Coupe over here. He's gonna have all of these cities to actually place, and from what I do notice, does he have an opponent? That's what I want to know. No opponent. What is this? My god. Okay, there is a one tile choke. We got, guys, we got something. We got something. Look at this one tile choke. One tile choke. I draw a line right now. You can imagine I'm drawing a line and then direct in Kyoto. Directly in Kyoto over here. Yes, yes. And we have also, wait a second, this is England. This is a little bit closer. If he actually settles on the western side, he can actually work with both. Well, let's see. He has a few opponents, guys. Okay, we sure, one tile chokes, two tile chokes, stuff in between, but at least we might actually see some action. Near Bird over here is also going to have his own island with Johannesburg on the right side that he can actually take out. Doesn't seem like he's going to have any opponents on this particular side of the map. He does have, of course, on the western side, very far away past Coupe, both Japan and the age of, Eleanor. Both, yeah, Eleanor. So what are the land, guys? So we got one here. Oh, we got two here. We got France and also Persia. Wait a second. Oh. I think Jack the Ripper is not gonna have a good game. Yeah. I feel like he's not gonna have a good game. It might be just a feeling, you know? I heard that's how people make decisions these days. Just feelings. You go by the feeling, you know, just like you're playing roulette. What is it? You put it on the black, you put it on the red. What is it? Tell me a number, 1 to 99. And a color. And yeah. I see no Meow player, I see no beast. Ooh. Yeah. French always remap the first map. So wait a second, that actually well, there is a possibility they're gonna meet each other, but there also is a possibility they're not gonna meet each other. We're going to need to see if we're gonna have Firsos moving his warrior left or right. It's, you know, quite different. Yeah, but he doesn't know it. Yeah. Also, Overdose, good evening, sir. Pompey asked me a question. What did I do? Oh, we have only one corner. We need to take the technical, or we can wait 10. I cannot really answer. If I remember correctly, well, first of all, there's no technical, but second of all, wait, did you introduce this into the rules? Technical remaps for one continent? Huh. Is it? Linda, can you confirm or not what he's claiming? No drama to see here. Yeah, okay. That is the rule? Okay. So yeah, So it should be, if they do have one single continent, it should be technical, yeah. So wait, they're all on the green continent? They are all on the green continent. Kick W. And the other side has 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 4. Yeah, yeah, 1 versus 4. Well, it is what it is. Unbeknownst to them, they're actually gonna save Jack if they remap. They don't know this yet, but they will save Jack. What do I tell Pompey? But yeah, but that's for the East versus West, no? This is not really East versus West. What do I tell Pompey? Oh, the reason I was one, but it applies to all maps. I see. Well, I didn't. Yeah, yeah, we got Bull Musteri. And look at that. He's sending his scout north, getting a settler. So no vision east side. Check this out. He's going with another scout south, discovering the land between him and Mapuche. And I do see the Persian warrior casually moving through the forest here. He's gonna notice those borders. Now the question is, are they still gonna want to use the technical after that? Good 6. Oh, I guess you talk to them? Okay. Uh, yeah, I guess let's actually see. Did they ping somebody? PL chat. Ah, there we go. So this is gonna be a technical remap. They're not using their remap tokens with this. They will still have one each when we get into the new one. And let me actually put up the team labels in the meantime, because we got a little bit of time. We got a big beast on the left side. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And let's see. On the right, what do we have? FDLV. There we go. Just waiting for the map to load. You told them? Perfect. Okay, perfect. His objection was that they didn't claim it early. Yes, they didn't, because they didn't claim it. Well, it was actually earlier Jack the Ripper's but he complained, but it's fine. Doesn't matter. Left or right? Where are we going? They probably should have, but the rule doesn't require it. Got it. Left or right? We go Krudlov or we go Malm? We go left again? Oh, I see. You want to see Angulum Mapu. Okay, okay. Well, this time around, he's going to have all of this riverside for the south. And I do see he's going to have France, the bonk. We do have Motrace cannon that he can get to. And, of course, get a city right in the face of France here. I'm pretty sure we're going to see also a city from France over there on this wonder. Getting the benefits of all of that extra culture and faith. Vredefordom northeast that he can settle on the maze. And I do see a few of those coastals that he could go for. I would imagine he's not gonna want to go coastal unless he wants to trade with somebody like Coupe, for example, on the right side. That's gonna definitely be a lot of extra gold generated. So yeah, I am pretty sure he's gonna go south here to get the benefits of the fresh water, the rivers, and at the same time get closer, up and close and personal with Sprig. Let's take a look at Jack the Ripper. Middle of the map, a lot of rainforest tiles, a few mountains western side. Doesn't really look good on the peel side, but it is what it is. Has some member to benefit from, and from what I do see, getting those scouts out. It's gonna have actually Hojo Tokimi on the right side. That's gonna be one of his opponents, and we're gonna need to see if Pompey is actually gonna try to use these lakes to get cities a little bit closer to America. This is not ideal either, but it was way worse to actually have Persia next to him rather than Hojo Tokimi. We do have him also on the western side with London. That's going to be one of his allies, and I'm pretty sure they can set up coastal trade routes in these seas over here. There isn't, there's nobody over here that could actually contest them. We do have also carrier to take a look at. That's gonna be here, and he does have the fresh water from the lake in the south. A few of these penguins in the water, and of course his reef fish in the capital. Has second cities that he can place next to bananas. Also a few of these reef tiles that are gonna give him the adjacency towards his campuses. A decent amount of actually forest and rainforest to benefit from. Unfortunately, also a few marsh tiles. I guess those are gonna be extra population points if he actually chops them. We do have him getting a builder first here, getting it in 5 turns, and of course he's gonna need to get sailing in the meantime if he actually wants to put it in the water, develop some of those tiles over there. And let's take a look at Near Bird. What do we have him? South, good settle actually next to maple tiles and some dice tiles. The north would also give him a dice tile of this kind, giving him that extra point of faith, but unfortunately no other tile to actually use in that adjacency. We're going to need to see him also probably try to expand where the fresh water is. You see the lake in the north and a few of these lakes in the southeast, but look at the inlands. He doesn't have fresh water at all. We're going to need to see him actually slow down. He's going to need harbors. He's going to need those lighthouses. He's going to need granaries. He's gonna be a granary player, I'm telling you. Looking at Firsos here, it looks like he is gonna be relatively close on the seas next to Eleanor of Aquitaine. We do have him on the western side. The benefits from some of these tobacco tiles, no extra production on them. Western side, he could settle a canal city that would actually give him access to also Coupe. Not really ideal actually to go, that early on against his opponent like this, but you never know. You never know if what he's gonna do. Look at France. What is going on? Also, Jagona, good evening, sir, and welcome. What's going on in France? France. What's going on with France? There's nothing going on with France. Overdose. Or did I miss something? Did he lose something? I don't think so. No, he didn't lose a population here. Or did he grow? Did he lose a population? Or is he working the 1-3-1 with tile? Anyway, this is what it is. It took him like 5 turns to actually grow a pop. Kick. He moved? Oh, right. He moved here. Wait, he actually spent 2 turns so he can get Motolace Cannon tile? Got it. Risky business. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Yeah, Civ is risky business, man. France Wonder Settle turn what? Yeah. I think he moved only like 1 turn. Like if I remember correctly, he spawned here on the 1-1. And then probably moved here on the 1-1 and then settled the next turn. Turn 2, basically. Anyway, I guess we're going to need to see. Sprig is getting that scout out in the north to see what's going on. And from what I do notice, he does have a few of these backline cities that he could go for. And from also on the western side, he does have access to Malm. That's going to be one of his allies to trade with in the water. Doesn't need to pay attention to that. I'm pretty sure he does want the northern cities very badly. And of course, that gypsum settle. Oh man, that gypsum settle is amazing. It is amazing. Anyway, Pompey, what do we have? Getting papyrus in the capital, getting some settlers in 3 turns, and from what I do see, unfortunately not gonna have the fresh water in the north from the river, just not enough distance. We do have him with a few of these lakes that he could settle next to, and of course the coastal territory that he could definitely go for. And we do need to see if he's actually gonna do anything against Jack the Ripper on the western side. It's not like Jack actually has that many opportunities to go and expand here. Let's have these 2 cities, and that's about it. That's about it, right? This one here and this one here, and probably this one is gonna be coastal. I guess so. Yeah, anyway, we'll see. And Malm, what is Malm? Not that much territory for Malm to actually expand into. He's gonna need to work quite a bit to actually go western side here to get his cities out. From what I do see also, second city southeast. Unfortunately, these rivers are actually mean distance, right? This one, if he settles this one with the fresh water, he's not going to have a settle here. And what is this adjacency of geothermals next to mountain and water and not getting the adjacency to anybody? Oh. This is one of those troll maps, guys. Also, Big Daddy, Abdullah, good evening, sir, and thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Also, France have carrier to Irel. France has carrier to Irel. Yes, France does definitely have carrier to Irel over there. And not only carrier, wait a second. Wait a second. He has Mapuche. Mapuche has France to Irel. It's not France that has somebody to Irel. It's Mapuche that has somebody to Irel. Man here is gonna get his settler next turn. Does have some fish tiles. I do see his amber, unfortunately, even if it gives him that extra culture, it doesn't give him the extra food point. Mapuche other continent, Coupe same. Yeah. Coupe is same continent actually. Yeah, Coupe is same continent. He can bully carrier here. He can actually bully carrier. Just keep Mapuche at bay, you know, play cities right here. And then bully carrier. Cause why not? Carrier might actually get into a 2v1 situation if Persia gets that connection city. And they do see each other. Look at this. Can he jump into the water? I don't think so, right? This warrior. Ah, come on, man. We saw this in the 300. What are cliffs gonna do? Two people just jumping with their swords and their shields in the hand, jumping onto boats. No, this is a boat. Let's get closer to the cliff. You're gonna see what happens, carrier. Anyway, we got some more settlers coming around here, and the carrier did manage to improve his fish tile to get that extra food. This is the turn we're gonna see the remap started off. What do you think, guys? They're gonna remap this or they're gonna keep this? Okay, these guys met, so they do know. This guys met, they do know. These guys, they didn't meet. America does not know about Japan. Does Japan know about anybody else? No, I don't think so. I don't think they know about Japan. They do not know about Japan. Nor do they know about... Oh, no, they do know about Persia. Wait a second. I think they don't know about England, though. Not that it matters that much, but anyway. England is gonna get to trade with Pompey here. And it does have on the eastern side Catherine de Medici to also trade with. He's gonna get Bonken. He's gonna get a free simming, I would imagine. You smell a remap? Maybe with the sea names? Yeah, maybe they did notice the sea names or something. The sea that must not be named. So, yeah, Jack the Ripper, man, he doesn't like his pawn. Yeah, look at that, who uses remap? Jackie uses remap. Yeah, Jack always remaps. That's how it is. Look at that, look at Spring. Jack always remaps, man. It's all Jack. Jack did it. Yeah, I don't know. He's saying he was against the remap. I don't know. Ah, man, maybe they wanted to get carrier out from this 1 versus 2 situation he was about to get into. Okay, new map, new questions. Are we still going left? Going left these days is kind of dangerous, guys. We're going left. Eddie Coffin, good evening, sir. There was a technical remap at the beginning, and now they did use a remap token. Right? We go right. There is no north or south. Come on, man. Drake, good evening, sir, and welcome. It's left or right because it's depending on the leader list, not anything else. Anyway, Lotaro. Let's see. Let's see. We go. Oh, right. Never mind. Malm. Sorry. We go Malm. Lotaro just okay. I glanced over. It's fine. Where is the white England here? Where is the white color England? There we go. We got Malm here. It's gonna be to the south of Sprig, and from what I do see, same continent. Not that it matters that much. That is gonna be a big continent. Now there is also gonna be Eleanor on that continent, but from what I do notice, they're actually so close to each other. They're definitely gonna get to fight each other. We do have Bristol with a 2-3 deer tile to give him the extra production at the beginning. Some of these reef tiles, the pearl and the fish tile to benefit from. Second city northwest will also benefit from a few of those tobacco tiles. And I do see the south, more of these deer tiles are going to give him those extra production points. Not bad to actually get city on that stone. We do have him also with Coupe on the western side. This might actually become very dangerous very quickly if he's not going to be, you know, careful over here. He's in a 1 versus 2 situation. We do have Catherine de Medici also in the north, but France, if he doesn't actually go coastal, he's not going to get to affect this war at all. Let's actually take a look at the next one. Where is Japan? Japan has here freshwater, eastern side has this river, but it's 2 tiles off the coast here, so unfortunately he would need to actually put the harbor without some of those adjacency points, but at least he gets his extra housing. We do have him also with a decent amount of coast to actually settle on the western side, not going to be disturbed, and from what I do see, also has the ability to get boats and maybe be troublesome for Eleanor in the south. That's going to be one of his opponents here. We do need to see if it's going to be him, but I think Eleanor is actually going to put a city on the niter tile. And I think he might actually put it on the niter tile before he even knows there's going to be someone there. That's a juicy 3-2-1 fertile that he might actually want. We'll see. We'll see what he actually wants to do here. There are a few of those campus spots over there, but at the same time, very dangerous. He cannot go left. He cannot go right. Like, he cannot go north either. Wait a second. Is even... Oh, Teddy's here. Teddy's here. Teddy's also here. Teddy next to Yulin Yuan. What? Teddy next to Yulin Yuan? I want to move from this one, man. Let's see. Paris gonna get his 1-3-1 amber tile. Gonna get some bananas to actually chew on. And I do see him getting his scout out in 3 turns. Has the fresh water, and southwest has a city that will have definitely a lot of chops with some access to a tobacco tile to get the extra faith from for that free pantheon. Lake Victoria northwest, some freshwater lakes also available for him, but no target that we can see immediately. Oh, that's gonna be Mapuche past these mountains, rivers, and so on. This is like such a icky terrain to go for. Look at this snaky river with mountains and 1-tile chokes. I'm pretty sure Ngulumapu is gonna be very happy to actually place his Shemamals in between those mountains and defend here. Probably will be happy also that France is not gonna get to him anytime soon. Or it's not going to be easy to get to him anytime soon. Firsos with, oh my god, this Persia on an island somewhere on the northwest side of the map. I do see him getting his scout in 2. Has second city on a banana tile, or I guess next to a banana tile. I'm actually curious how he's going to place all of these cities over here. Doesn't look like he actually has that many options, right? Probably this 2-2 is the best location to go for in the southwest, right? So you can actually keep another city on the east, because otherwise, unless you settle banana, you're gonna take away cities from the right. Anyway, this is what it is. So 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4, 5 cities. 5 cities plus the cap 6 cities. Okay, not that many cities. Maybe some islands. Caguana, there is an island on the right side that he could actually go and colonize here. I guess there are a few options for Firsos to actually get, you know, a little bit bigger empire. 6 cities at the end of the game is definitely not going to be the choice for him to finish the game like that. Anyway, Eleanor of Aquitaine. Oh, one other thing. We do have him relatively close to Krudlov, no? So if Krudlov actually settles coast, he's going to get into Firsos' boat range. Okay. In the Bay of Aruco. Anyway, Eleanor. Where is Eleanor? South of Japan and northeast of Elizabeth. We do have him getting his settler out in 510s as his warrior expanding his vision towards the south, where he does have a few of these freshwater cities. We can definitely see, of course, the sugar settle southwest or settle on the coast on the 1-3, so he can get his 2-2 base. A lot of food coming out from that sugar tile, 5 food points, while he's gonna get to upgrade his fish tile also for quite a few food points. We're gonna need to see how he's gonna settle his cities. Wherever he's gonna settle cities, he's gonna have an opponent to go against. So yeah, not really that kind of game over here for Eleanor. We do need to also take a look at Carrier. He's gonna be here. I do have to say this time around doesn't seem like Carrier has that many cities to settle compared to the previous map. We do have him getting that builder out, and of course he still has the reef fish to improve. 2 of them actually, just needs to put a lot of gold in the southward one. Some freshwater from rivers and from lakes, but I don't see them actually that close to the coast. Is definitely gonna try to find somewhere to actually place those cities with fresh water. You might try, but you won't find by the looks of it. Man, this is like Civ7 trying to fix age transition again. Wow, yeah, amazing. Where's the fresh water, bro? You gotta get the granary going. Anyway, yeah, let's take a look at Jack. Jack. This Yuli Yuan Wonder Southwest is amazing. America getting those soon, those settlers out, so he can actually place his cities there. He does have some dice tiles in the northwest, and I do see Japan is coming in with a warrior. They're gonna get to meet each other before the 10-10 ends, so they will know before actually FTLV will have the opportunity to use the remap token. Yeah, we do have him with 3-2 bananas in the capital, and I do see some of these opal tiles for him to get some extra points of gold. Fertiles northeast to benefit from, and gotta say the appeal is just catastrophic over here. Has a few tiles and of course the Wonder Southwest, but unless he actually wants to, you know, improve them, take the rainforest out everywhere, those preserves not gonna be that good. Krylov, what is he? Yeah, Krylov here. Now I'm actually curious to see Krylov on this map, if they're gonna go and choose this. If he's gonna stay here, he got a free builder, extra incentives to stick around. If he's gonna stay on, how to say, on this side of the map and get boats out, so he can probably fight Persia, or is he just gonna stay free sim and maybe do something later against France? I think Persia, no? I think Persia. It definitely has quite a few cities that he could settle on this side of the map here. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. And 7 with the cap. Cardiff to take out southeast. That's also gonna be an easy target for him. Has Coupe to trade with if he goes into the water. So yeah, I would imagine going coastal here is definitely gonna be a much better option. No? What are these? Bugs, man. Wait, in all directions? I missed it? Close to the sea? What did I miss? What did I miss close to the sea? Got Japan here. What did I miss? Oh, Nearbird is actually going southwest. He's definitely not gonna meet America. He doesn't know about America. America will know about his borders though. Just needs to move one tile further and we'll see these borders. Let's actually open up the screen here. Oh, wait a second there. Never mind, they're allies. They do know about each other. France would have to D-Day Mapuche. I mean, that would be something in the Golem Bay, but I would imagine this is going to be populated by Coupe boats, no? That's not going to be easy for Sprig to actually pull off. Sprig is going floodplain cities. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah. I'm still not sure exactly what I missed, by the way. I'm etc. Okay. Sure. I can take the fact that I'm etc. What is it gonna be? 13 seconds to go. This is not gonna go for a revamp. This is it. Wow, they're actually allowing, well, letting Lotaro over here just sit on his own island. Amazing. I missed the 7 minutes ago. Oh, I missed the 7. Oh, I was looking for one player. I got it. Okay. Thank you, Drake. Okay, so let's actually go and take a look at their strategic sources. Second ring Mapuche, also in quite a few of these campus tiles. Not to mention, there's gonna be a decent, more than decent amount of appeal for those Shemamuls. The unique improvement that Lotaro gets for the extra culture, pretty good. I do see Krelov is gonna go for the first city in the south, gonna benefit from some 3-2 bananas over there. Already has the pomegranatas in his border, so he's grabbing 1 point of faith per turn. Already has 6. We'll get to his pantheon relatively quickly. It will be easy for him to actually defend the eastern side from any kind of incursion from France here. We're going to need to see how he's going to place his cities, but I'm pretty sure with the river placement here, it's going to be fine. There is a Spriganian warrior here moving from France from the eastern side that didn't actually get met by Mapuche. We're gonna need to see if that actually happens or not. Iron in the second ring from Mapuche in the south, and I do see he got another scout out. Don't think he actually needs to escort anything. He will need to get a harbor out from Engulu Mapu so he can use that use the production of the capital city also for the boat production. While we do see that he only has a +1 here. Might actually get a +2 if he buys another tile. Anyway, Cardiff will also be available for him to take out, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a bit of a discussion between him and Keria. Who's gonna take that city? We do need to take a look at Teddy here. Teddy is getting that second settler, but not on Yulian for the western side. He does have warrior from Japan that did come close to him, and from what I do see, he's gonna grab some dice and bananas over here. I'm actually curious. Is he going oil? Is he going coal? Where is he going? He needs to move another tile here on the western side. I'm pretty sure he already knows about Yuling Yuan. He's getting also his holy sites. Bought a few tiles or grew into this tile next to the mountain so he can get some extra science and culture from it, and did manage to build a slinger so he can push back the Japanese unit from his borders here. We do have horses in the second ring from Washington. Also, I do see iron is going to be also second ring on the right side. Washington is not growing. Oh, he's using the 1-3-1-1 and then the 2-2 with the 3-2 banana, just not growing enough. Okay, got it. 3 turns for a settler there, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to see him. Yeah, he's settling oil tile here, getting the benefits of those tiles so he can get the extra faith. Ooh, even 1 tile further. He's going even 1 tile further. Okay, yeah, that took a while, I gotta say. He actually delayed his second city a long time over here. You see already Nagoya is about to get his second population point. Anyway, we do have Kirir also settling his second city on one of those cattle tiles, and Garuahia is gonna get his monument out for the extra culture, and I do see he's also gonna get some of these sources southeast to benefit from second ring and the third ring. Tobacco already giving him those extra faith points is also gonna put him to get that pantheon really quickly. He's already on 12 faith. He might actually just pick it up. Yeah, there we go. City Patreon goddess. He just chose it. We got another settler coming up in 2, and I do see he did manage to get a builder scouting in the south. Did not actually improve his second reef fish tile here. It might be a bit too expensive for him right now. Anyway, I do see also Carrier is gonna get his scouting done on the eastern side. We'll probably figure out relatively quickly that Malm is gonna be at the end of this peninsula if he's on the right side, and we're gonna need to see what is he gonna choose to do against his opponent here. And in the meantime, of course, we're gonna need to see if Malm is gonna try to get a connection city on the western side, or what is he gonna do. I do see he is actually keeping himself on the right side. He did see his opponent here. We do have Eleanor past the English Channel. And Eleanor, I gotta say, Eleanor near Bird is not exposing his cities to the coast here at all. Maybe he's gonna put harbors down, but he's not exposing the city centers to the coast. Anyway, near Bird, what do we have? Got him with the third city coming. Does he even have a choice for the third city? I guess this, like the 2-2 stone tile, would probably be the safest one, but he doesn't know it. Where is he going? Northwest? He's going western side. So he's actually gonna put a city in English territory. Oh my god, wait a second. It's actually are the Tiki Hatians there? Yeah, they just got, I'm sorry, they just got visited. Oh man, the aliens just took the Tiki Hatians. Salpetre? What is Salpetre? Salut Petre? I don't know. Check. Anyway. Eleanor here is going to have also both of his strategics in the capital, with also a third ring iron tile over there in the northeast. We do have him getting a fourth city relatively quickly, while Japan is also going to put a city here in the southwest. I guess Bulmus might be aggressive this game. We got to see how Jack the Ripper is actually going to pull this off against big boy Japan there. Not really ideal to fight Japan on the coast. I got to say, man, samurais are not a unit that you just want to, you know, disrespect like this. And yes, I'm sorry, I'm not talking about civilization, fire axis, whatever definition of disrespect. I'm actually talking about real life man disrespect, you know, like whenever you can actually talk or not talk. Wow, this is insane, man. These days, these guys don't actually know what respect is, I gotta say. Oh, man. Fluck, good evening, sir. You think he's gonna go for the Niter settle? Wait, here? You think he's gonna go here? Yeah, I guess fourth city is gonna go there. He does know about what's going on here, right? He has his ally America, so he does know, he has the vision over the north. Anyway, I guess we'll see. You have forgotten the translation. Oh, that's what Salpetre means. Got it. Petre is also like a name in Romanian, so that's why. And Sal is also basically the shortening of Salut, the short version of Salut. We don't actually say it out loud. Sal is more like internet thing because we're lazy and we don't want to put the U and a T over there. But yeah, so basically what you said is Salut Petre in Romanian. Anyway. What do we have here? River God is coming up. We do have him getting a holy site in 5. I think we need to move forward to the other ones, right? What is it? Firsos? We got Firsos here getting also a holy site opener. Holy! We got Firsos here getting his Earth Goddess, putting another city on the incense tile, third city north. He got Zranka on the banana. He actually settled the banana. And I do see him starting to get a builder to keep improving stuff. Can get from the water some bulk tiles for an extra amenity, and also definitely wants to get his traders to connect to the capital extremely quickly. Has horses already improved as a 2-3-1 tile, and I do see his iron tile is also going to be second ring here northeast. Firsos is putting cities on the coast, so I would imagine he's going to get a navy at some point. Will need to actually go for cartography as quickly as he possibly can. Sprig with France has Bordeaux settled northeast, actually quite far away from his capital. Another city moving towards the south on that stone tile where he has a lot of chops. His continent split is actually not giving him advantages here. We do have, as you can see, Eleanor as an opponent, but one tile chokes here to go for. Okay, sure, you got some bananas at the checkpoint. I don't think that helps actually. Like, this is basically Borderlands, right? And you got bananas over there. I guess it's for keeping the peace. Yeah, all the bananas to keep the peace. Anyway, Paris here does have some of these horses in the first ring, and I do see he already improved his amber tile for a few more production points, while I do see his iron is going to be also second ring south. The fact that he's going to settle the stone in the south and will give him access to another tobacco tile, making it much easier to get a Pantheon. Couldn't see coming up in 6 turns, and I do see he didn't actually put down his campuses, so he's going directly commercials here. Looking at Pompey, we still have him on 2 cities. His third one is about to pop on the southwest of Kyoto. He did manage to improve 2 of these coastal resources so he can get his harbor technology boosted, so it's the navigation, while he's gonna also want to get the monuments for the extra culture. He's going 4th cities relatively quickly. Already we do have America here getting his 3rd city down with River Goddess as a Pantheon. Looks like he put Chicago on one of these maze tiles here, so he gets a little bit of extra gold, and of course the freshwater from the river. Did not settle a city on Yuling Yuan yet. He doesn't want that much culture at the beginning by the looks of it. He wants to keep it for later. We're going to need to also see if Japan is going to go encampments after this. So he gets his general, and of course maybe get his samurais to go against Steady Bulmus here in the south. He definitely needs a general. Both of them do need a general. Strategic resources, horses second ring. I do see also iron in the first ring. While he's gonna keep improving his tiles here, he's definitely gonna need to switch around a few tiles. Osaka gonna get the monument for the extra culture, and in the south I do see at the moment England is not actually doing that much here. We do have the other England Leeds finishing up his settler. Where is he gonna go? Where is he gonna go? He needs to be really careful, man, how he's gonna settle this city. I would imagine this probably would be the best choice, so he doesn't get the canal, but also get the ability to build the canal later on in the May style. What is it? What is he gonna do? He did get God of the Sea as a Pantheon, getting those extra production points on the water resources. You do already see those showing up here for the pearl tiles and the fish tiles. Both of them are amazing right now. Any chance of a prediction? I think, yeah. I think yes. Let me see. Choose an outcome. How many remaps? One. I think we had one, right? From the big beast. And let's get the who is going to take the first city. Is he gonna be the big beast? Or is he gonna be Freritos? De la Vega. Woo. Wow. There we go, Eddie. Thank you so much for reminding me. Yeah, so Malm is gonna go north, not sure exactly where. He does know about the west, he does know about Maori's presence on the western side, so I would imagine he's gonna be careful to not put a city right in his face, so he doesn't, you know, antagonize his opponent here and create for himself more troubles. Malm? Oh, this is Malm, right? This is the last one that we need to take a look at. He does have forces next to Bristol in the first ring, and I do see also another one in the capital in the second ring. Iron Tile second ring here has another one third, and of course a lot of production actually. The city of Leeds is pretty good right now. 14 points of production compared to, let's see, London. London is 11, for example. We do have Moksha being established here by Nearbird, getting his Royal Navy dockyards. I do see the capital did actually place it on the right side, while the two other cities are going to place them on the west. Even Manchester, even if it's one tile off, it will place the harbor in the water. We're going to need to see Malm getting some boats out so he can defend himself against his opponent. The Nearbird might get aggressive here. We do have also Goddess of Tides being chosen for Japan. He's going to get the extra culture from his coastal resources, getting of course the trade routes and magnets in the capital, so he can get those extra bonuses from. We do have Teddy getting Moksha first, finishing up his holy sites and slowly starting to make those great profit points. I do see also Persia has 2 of them, America has 3, while I do have to point out in the merchant screen where we're probably going to see France getting those first commercials out. We do have Yves Padlan available for an extra trade out capacity, while France is also using magnets in the capital. He does have his fourth city moving. Where is it moving? What is it moving? It's going non-fresh. This is too close. Like the river bend is too close. So he either goes for the coast in the Gulf of Lion, or he goes non-fresh. What do you think, guys? Is there any advantage of him putting a city in the southeast here? So he's gonna get into the same seas as Eleanor and as Malm. Well, I guess Malm is his opponent, but then Eleanor is not. Oh well, Malm is sending his city here. I do see already when he settled the city of Bordeaux that volcano did start to explode, giving him a few fertility points there. Even Mapuche is going holy sites? Holy moly, man. France wanting to naval trade? I guess so. We do have a holy site coming up in Wentemapu. It's only one though. He didn't go for the second. Could go for Stonehenge and a holy site. I'm actually curious if he's gonna do this. At the moment he doesn't have coastal cities, but he can definitely use Ngulumapu's adjacency. Oh, wait a second. We got Willy Mapu. We got boats coming around. Never mind. Excuse me. We got some coastal cities here. It looks like also France has one of those warriors next to it. He sees what's going on. He might actually want to take the city of Cardiff really quickly. It didn't build the boat. It actually can do a lot of damage right now with the galleys. The other way, Malm is Sprig teammate. Yes. That's did I say that? Anyway, Tiktimo, good evening, sir. Also, naval trade and that +3 applies to the naval too. Yes, Stone Pantheon for Mapuche. He went for religious settlements. He wants to extra production on his cities. But yeah, I was actually initially, when I saw all of the stone tiles on the western side, I was like, oh my god, he's gonna want to get stone circles here. But I've seen this before. Not that many players actually like this. Freritos bad spawn. On Persia, not that bad of a spawn. It's not that good either, but it is primordial. What are you expecting, no? We need to manage expectations. All triangle, so good evening, sir, and welcome. You meant like trivial trainer for extra gold. Yeah, he is gonna chop everything. Everybody's gonna chop everything. Let there be no question about this. Everybody's gonna chop everything. We got Pingala chosen for England to actually benefit from. Malm is gonna try to get into his cartography really quickly. It's a bit dangerous if you go Pingala like this, because you might not get to mercenaries in good enough time. But you know, let's actually see what is going on. If he does manage to actually get that extra culture going. And from what I do see also, Nearbird is going to get his next city soon on the stone tile, probably on the eastern side of Manchester, while Nearbird is getting to finish all of these Royal Navy dockyards. As you can see, he's starting to pop out galleys. We do have two of them from Malm coming through, but yeah, not doing much. Not doing much. So yeah. So France, just to be clear about this, France can trade with England, with Malm, and is the opponent of the other England, Eleanor, near Bird. What is Coupe doing? Also getting boats out. Coupe can definitely be bonking with Lotaro, no? And when are the Lotaro boats going? Wait a second. So this is one next to France. France is also an opponent, has one exposed city here. You see Mapuche is starting to put some Shimamals in the water. And of course we do have Persia on the western side. Coming back to the question in chat about Persia's bad spawn, I think Mapuche has a bad spawn actually. In between like three opponents right here. This is not gonna be easy at all. Two opponents, sorry, Carrier is his ally. Never mind. Never mind. I take it back. For a second I was thinking Maori over here actually is an opponent. This is what it is. Harbor's coming out from Japan. Is he going bronze? That's what I want to know. Pomp is going... yeah, he's going bronze. Okay, he's going bronze. And we do have Jack going archery. He's going for his horses. And I do see also he's getting that third holy site coming in Chicago next turn. While we do have him with the fourth city coming around in 310s from Washington. He did manage to insert Moksha in that city center. He inserted good. So we got 2 and 2 cities, right? England can only use his cities on the western side to pump out boats and actually be useful against Malm. There's no way to get on the English Channel other than these cities at the moment. Might actually build a canal later on, but I wouldn't really see this happening. And of course, we're going to need to see what Japan is going to do with his next door opponent. The fact that Eleanor is not actually getting into the north with anything is allowing Japan to just do whatever he wants with Jack the Ripper. Is this going to be one of those Jack versus Pompey games? I guess it is. I guess it will. Prevel, good evening, sir, and welcome. Good evening. Hello, hello. Also, Dora said Lex, good evening, sir. Naval trade routes, yes. For baby Baba, I think, yeah, that should be fine. City states with 1025, and we do have Preslav with Valletta and Acad coming for the military side. Auckland with Cardiff and Brussels will be providing some industrial bonuses. Muscat with Samarkand and Hansa will be providing the trade and the extra gold. And I do see there's no science city state in the game. We do have Candy with Armagh for the religious bonuses, and Brussels is the... actually, no, Brussels with Auckland and Cardiff. That's it, no? Did I miss any? No, that's it. Caguana, I guess. Caguana, I do need to mention that there's only one culture, Caguana. At least it is, you know. We got the first commercials coming out from France, already pre-placed 4 of them, and I do see he did actually go into the Gulf of Lion and put his city down. He's fine at the moment. He has the vision of Malm's galley in the front, and Nearbird does have his galleys next to the other Malmian galley here. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to see a few more of these units being pumped out, and since Maori is getting a warrior inside of the borders of England here, we might need to see a few defensive units. Slingers coming out from Leeds, some more bows from Newcastle upon Tyne. We'll need to keep away his opponent here. Cardiff got a boat? Oh, carrier, carrier, carrier. Too late. Too late. This is what it's called. Cardiff got a boat. They're just gonna smash each other. No, wait. Is this carrier complaining that Cardiff got a boat? Okay. Is this Jack complaining that carrier didn't get the boats quickly enough to Cardiff? Bonsoir, Monsieur Ego Supreme. Hello there, sir. Wait, did we miss a Pantheon? Persia? Earth Goddess, no? Yeah, Earth Goddess. Got some Peridezas coming through. We got boats out. And it looks like in the Persian Gulf there is a hurricane here. We did see this here with River Goddess. This was... So Eleanor is the only one? Yeah. Eleanor is the only one that we didn't see his Pantheon yet. This is this. France. God of the Forge. God of the Forge. This was one that we didn't see. God of the Forge on France. He has chops for galleys if he wants to, actually. Not sure if he actually has the, you know, the technology yet. Nah, he's getting it next turn. Sailing is coming in next turn. Okay, we got the Team Plus coming through. Jack got his food delivered. Classic. Yeah, classic. Good, good. Good evening, best. Bom dia, senor. Hello. Also, Eco Supreme Man is already looking too strong. He's going to one annoying petty. Yeah, I cannot say that word. Kick. Government Plaza in London, and we do have that Moksha being plugged in. Near Bird is slowly getting some more boats on the western side, while Malm did stop actually the boat production. We do have him needing to defend against this lonely warrior of Maori. And Maori's apocalypse is happening in Cardiff. We did have him thinking that he might actually get a free city here on Cardiff, but unfortunately, nope. No. Cardiff says no. You cannot pass. He's getting a boat. He has multiple warriors, and from what I do see, a very strong builder. We're going to need to see if he's going to manage to do anything here. Look at Cardiff 110 boats for the next like 10 turns or something. That's going to be something. Yeah. Land is not easy. Stuck between Maori and Eleanor. Yes. Maori and Eleanor is not. It's not ideal, but to be honest, the land is not really easy for either. Maori could actually do quite a bit of damage with some toas against Bristol. Could even put them in the water and get them a lot faster to these cities. The toas actually with the embark and disembark abilities are amazing. And France in the north is also gonna have the ability to get a few boats out and maybe do something against Maori. If not, well, Maori carrier is definitely gonna try to feast in the city of Lyon. Lyon, actually. Where bronze? Wait, Japan did not get bronze? Japan is going horses, animal husbandry coming up in 2? Or maybe he did actually finish bronze and we didn't see it. We're 1027, so, you know. Should be close, but I don't see any camel pre-placed anywhere, so I doubt that's what's happening here. Anyway, we do have harbors that did finish in the cities of Japan. We do have a builder coming up in 2, and we definitely don't see any signs on this iron tile here, so I don't think he actually has bronze working. I just don't think so. When is America getting his religion? Next turn, he's on a 5 grade prophet points. Still no commercials finished, so the merchant points are not rolling through. Imhotep is going to be one of the first engineers, and I do see in the Great General screen we do have Burica for that military engineer. Okay, we gotta give them a few more turns so they can actually get their next round. the next era bonuses. I do see Mapuche is getting his 4th city eastern side, getting Mosha, and did placed one of these Shemamuls, getting that extra culture through. Very nice, 6 science and 10 culture, while he's gonna need to start finishing up his harbors. He did actually place one from Engulumapu outside on the water. Unfortunately, Wembetemapu is not gonna have that luxury. We do have also Persia managing to get his first religion. We got the religious community for his shrines to give him the extra gold, and of course the temples just as well. While the defender of the faith is also going to give him a few points of defense here, +3. I guess that only works in his borders. Not sure if it's going to be needed here, but I guess we're going to need to see what he's going to do against Mapuche. He is the opponent of Lotaro, and I don't think he actually met him yet. He doesn't know exactly how the land looks like on the eastern side, or the seas look like on the eastern side. So Mapuche is scouting, but Firsos, look at this. He doesn't see anything on the east. Like there's a big blur here. He doesn't know if there's an island or not, if there's a connection in between these seas. He doesn't know. Wait, this is the same Bay of Aruco, nah? Bay of Aruco. This is Bay of Aruco. Yes. No, at least that can give him a hint. He does have settlers in production. I do see he's building one from Pasagarte and Zranka, and he does have builders that he could actually use to get some more production into these tiles really quick, into these settlers really quickly. Wow, even third boat is trying to get to Cardiff. Oh man, Cardiff stacking boats, man. Cardiff stacking boats. Governor Plaza Paris 2 turns, placed next to the mountain, so he can get that adjacency towards his campuses. I do have to say that Carrier already has 17 science and 11 culture. He did manage to plug in Pingala in the capital city of Tehonianga Nuyakupe, and working on his lighthouses. Did get his city patron goddess for a little bit of extra production for the first district in a city center. And I gotta say, he did actually place Opango's harbor. Yes, best placement ever to get the extra gold, but unfortunately cannot get boats out. We're probably gonna need to see him getting a canal at some point. What's going on here? Maori was trying to get to the Gavron Plaza. England was ready with the slingers, as also one of these warriors. And of course, the Royal Navy dockers are finishing. I do see Malm is getting hit by the English galleys and being pushed back into his own borders. He's starting to get some galleys out to defend himself. Trying to also finish the lighthouses before he's actually gonna, you know, do anything here. Did that guy get a promotion? It did not get a promotion. Well, I guess that's a bit unfortunate. He did get a vision over what's going on here. He knows that Malm does not have that many units in the city of Leeds. We have here audience chamber being chosen by Eleanor for the Government Plaza building, some more lighthouses, and still needs to upgrade his strategic resources, while Jack the Ripper is also 8 turns away from getting horseback riding. I don't think he actually improved the pasture yet. Yeah, he needs a builder to improve a pasture so he can get actually his horseback riding. Pompey is gonna get his bronze working next turn, and will discover his Arental here next to Kyoto to improve it. Has a few builders that will allow him to get those extra production points from the chops or start to improve these tiles. Got the Governor Plaza on the coast here to improve the adjacency on the harbor. That's gonna be a very big harbor, by the way, when the Governor Plaza is gonna finish. It's already a +5. Insane harbor. Click, 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 click. Oh, religion, Jack religion, work ethic and lay ministry. Shrines and temples provide him the production equal, and he went for the lay ministry to get that extra faith and also the culture from those theater squares. Wait a second, is this gonna be non-fresh? Is he gonna go for the dice settle, or is he just gonna settle in place right there? What do you think? Chat? Coastal, non-fresh in place, or non-fresh on the dice tile? Which is it gonna be? It's turn 31. He might actually want to wait a turn here to get those era score points. Actually, no, it's fine. Actually, we did go into the next turn. What am I talking about? So he will get the era score in this era. That's fine. No fresh water. No fresh. There we go. No fresh. River goddess. No fresh water. Can definitely aqueduct, and then it's gonna be fine. And has, of course, the government plaza that would give him some extra adjacency to these tiles. Unfortunately, the floodplains will pose a bit of danger. We're going to need to see if he's going to get to mitigate that somehow. In place for aqueduct? Yeah, yeah. It's amazing for the aqueduct placement here. Bow, bow. Anyway, north side Japan did finish his bronze. No, still actually needs to finish his bronze. Anyway, Golden Age Lotaro 7 science with 20 culture. We do have him still pushing out this French warrior and finishing up his harbors, getting motion in the capital and working on that on those new builders from the north and the south. Didn't manage to get that many boats out, and even if he does have a city state like Aguana, for example, to go against, he chose not to. We did have Cardiff getting a boat out, and unfortunately, neither Coupe could actually take that city away. Looks like also his 33 points of production with 10 points of gold. 43 points of production and 45 faith. I gotta say, this is a much better start, don't you think? We do have the Mapuche, I mean, government motion in the capital, and I do see he did build his government plaza, but no specialized in building yet. We're going to need to see what kind is he gonna choose here. He's getting his horse out to get improved, and of course got the horseback riding finish with the boost, while we do see him getting a few more builders. Jack did choose to go for a monumentality to benefit from all of that extra faith pattern. So not only he has a lot of production, but he also has faith to use for the builders and the settlers. Carrier 30 science already, 13 culture also. We got him on 4 cities, got one Ganoy on the southwest on this little speck of land here. While we do have him with the 5th and the 6th coming out from his capital and second city. He placed down his government plaza, no specializing building yet, getting some traders out, and of course will still need to improve his strategic resources in the southeast. Got already the extra production from his political philosophy, and of course we do need to see if he's the first one in the lobby right now. Yes, 56 points of production and 17 gold. Looking at near bird, 11 science and 32 culture with pen, brush and voice, 4 cities strong, 2 cities on the western side could actually help him get some boats out, and we definitely need to see what Malm is going to do with his. We only have Malm available with also 2 cities to get boats out on the eastern side. He got, I gotta say, he got stubborn here to move another tile to the north and place this city in a way that he cannot get it, use it for the production. It is what it is. Manchester gonna get a campus, that's only a +1, and I do see Sheffield did get placed on the eastern side to help out London production if he ever needs it. +4 campus in the north of London, while he's also going to get his audience chamber for the extra population points whenever he has a governor in a city. What is this? Okay. Freritos, 7 science, 19 culture. Cyrus, we do have him on 4 cities, and from what I do see, getting Pingala and Jranka. Got the first religion in the game and working on his 5th and 6th settlers that are moving towards the spots here. Also did finish his government plaza, working on audience chamber for the higher population, and of course while he's finishing his harbors, he does want to get the lighthouses for the extra trade routes to connect to the capital. Has quite a bit of faith pattern, and using a monumentality golden age, he's going to have the ability to buy these units with faith. 34 faith and 39 points of production. We're going to need to see if he can actually get to cartography quickly enough so he can fight Mapuche. Not going to be easy to actually fight Mapuche on the seas here. At least he does have an extra +3, and he does also have an extra +3 on the defense if, you know, shit hits the fan and he actually needs to defend himself here. Sprig with 10 science and 20 culture, Pembrush and Voice Golden Age, 4 cities strong, audience chamber chosen, and I do see him getting quite an army of builders working with Pembrush and Voice. He's gonna get a decent amount of culture from the already built districts, and I do see Pingala is getting to establish in the city of Bordeaux for the science and the campus, but that's only a +1. Unfortunately, could not get more adjacency from the mountains here. It is what it is. Pompey on 10 science and 23 culture. We are expecting him to get one of these encampments, and there we go. Nagoya is going to finish one next turn. We don't have an encampment yet from America, so there's definitely going to be a bit of an advantage here for Pompey to get a general. But since there isn't going to be a race between them to get generals, well, I'm pretty sure that Jack will have a very high chance of recruiting one of those early ones for his units. Pompey is on 43 points of production, and I do see he's going to also get a 5th settler from Kyoto. Did not really build units at the moment, while usually we do have the timing for Hojo Tokimune at the Samurais. We're going to need to see him getting to that civic, right? It's feudalism, if I'm not mistaken. You don't understand why Coupe didn't settle the fresh water also in place for Acura? Yes, yes, yes. Fresh water. Why did he not settle the fresh water? What do you mean? What fresh water should he have settled on Coupe? Oh, you mean why did he not settle on the 1-2 over here, right? On the Wanganui? I think he settled on something with like a sheep tile. Yeah, he settled on a sheep tile, and that's definitely not fresh water. You're right. I don't know, man. He probably wants to max cities here or something. Like he gets a city here, he gets a city here, and then a city here. If you would have gotten this city, he could have only placed like 2 cities probably, right? That's why. So one here, maybe one here, and one here. I guess he could have still placed 3. I don't know, man. Yeah, I guess freshwater settle would have been nice there. Another thing is there is a volcano. Maybe he has some PTSD with volcanoes. You never know. Strong coming up in Tehonianga Nui Akupe. I do see Guerrero sailing away with another one of these settlers and bringing the boats back. I gotta say, he's gonna need to actually fight off the French boats, which are gonna have intel on him for some time now. And I do see also both of them did manage to get oligarchy, so it should be fine. Let's see Malm. Malm is the last one. Then we need to take a look at Pembrasian Voice Golden Age, 26 Science and 22 Culture. We do have him starting off on some campuses, and this is going to be a +2 next to the mountain and the Government Plaza. Getting a 5th and a 6th settler out. While I do see he didn't build that many boats, he's keeping away the nearby galleys from getting into his territory here. Finishing the lighthouses for the trade routes, and still has a lot of stone chops for so much production available for him. 62 points of production right now. He's the biggest one in the lobby. He even got more production than Coupe at the moment. Of course, doesn't have the same size number. Has a little bit of extra culture, you know, some give and take, give and take. London's gonna finish that campus and gonna get that those extra 4 points of science. And I do see him on 57 points of production. Pingala, Birmingham, monuments coming around, and quite a few builders. Still no boats, like not massive amounts of boats. Okay, Japan. Getting archers out. We gotta see if he's gonna. Okay, is this gonna be Pompey smashing through America's territory, or is this gonna be America just casually barring any kind? Okay, there is a chance. There is a chance. There is a chance for Pompey. Jack the Ripper is eating. He might be distracted. He has his belly full, no? PTSD with volcanoes decides to play Primordial. Yes, exactly. Bit of Civ action on the Monday. Hello, sir. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Yeah, we did. Actually, I think we got lucky with the game today. Initially, there was another game scheduled, and then they got this one in the last second, like 2 hours ago. I think I found out they canceled the previous one and got this one instead. Fortens Theater Square, Chicago getting Reina in the south here to start pumping out some gold. Did only expose a single city to the south, and I gotta say he's the ally of Eleanor, so they're just gonna trade with each other between each other here. There shouldn't be a problem. Doesn't look like anything can get to the Bay of Fundy. I gotta say, initially when I saw Fundy, I was thinking Bundy, but you know, Fundy, Bundy, it is what it is. More archers coming. Where is this settler going? Oh, he actually has a settle spot on the sheep tile. Didn't notice that one. He's keeping it with the scout intact. Okay, gonna get some more archers out, and we do need to see what his capital is gonna do. We'll need to start on the projects, right? He does have the card in with 3 general points from what I do see. It's gonna take a while to get to 30. 9 more turns. Battle Cruiser, good evening, sir. The new season has arrived. Yes. We're slowly ramping up our engines. Man, imagine if Civ6 would have been great, guys. We would have had a tournament on a new game. It's just, I don't know, man. Pingala, Birmingham 2 turns, and we do have a campus coming up in 5 there. He does get a +2 adjacency from that reef tile. Also, is it already patched with the new Civs? Yes, we do have the patch with the new Civs. BBG expanded. If that's what you're referring to, yeah. Not sure if anybody's interested, but if you play Escape from Tarkov, there are some codes that are being shared right now on live stream. I'm getting messages from my friends to put the codes in. You basically put the codes in on their website, and you get some stuff in your inventory. If you guys want, I can give you the codes in the chat. Mapuche, still no boss, still working on his lighthouses, working also the harbor shipping projects. Will definitely want to get one of these terminals. I don't see they passed a lot of these. They're down to 13 points to actually pick them in stock, because this is the first terminal and everybody's passing him. It's a decent kit. Oh, really? So what does it give you? An AVS rig? Is that the level 4 AVS, I guess? Plus the AK 105. Ooh, I like the 105. Pretty good, pretty good. Really bad bullets, but pretty good weapon. Well, I guess depends on what kind of bullets you use. Why is there no new Civs then? No, because they banned them. Kivyuk was actually one of the most picked in the last week, but he got banned. And then they banned the 3-song Deadson. Did they ban anybody else other than that? I don't think so, right? These were the 2 ones that they banned. Oh, and the Spear Thrower Owl is actually auto-banned right now in CPL Premier League. The level 4 rig and the helmet, they give you the helmet also. Nice. BTs. I mean, BTs are kind of bad. You just don't know where they hit. The BPs are good, or at least that's my experience. I'm sorry. Like the tracers, the BT, the tracers. Don't get me wrong. I really like the weapon. Just don't like the bullets. And from what I understand, in this version of Escape from Tarkov, it's hardcore, so you don't have access to flea, or it's some like it. You get access to the flea at over 35 or something, level 35. So bullets are very hard to come by. Well, I guess wait a second. BTs were traders, no? You can get boxes of BTs from the traders. Ooh, Victor establishing Lyon. What are these boats doing? So we do have France here, Sprig, that is gonna need to try to take on both of these, Maori and also Mapuche's boats. While I do see Malm is also gonna get a boat, galley to actually defend his Newcastle upon Tyne. I'm pretty sure his priority will be to take away from Nearbird the city of Birmingham and Manchester. Manchester gonna be a bit tough, but Birmingham is exposed to the coast. We do have Malm starting to get a few harbor shipping projects, and from what I do see, they did start to recruit these. Let's actually see who did get what. Mapuche got 1. England did manage to get 2. That's Eleanor, and we got the promotion 1 and the free melee 1, and then the core unit, the fleet unit, is on Maori. Gaius Dulius is gonna be recruited there. Well, next one is gonna be Rajendra Kola, and that's gonna give them the bonuses to Renaissance units. We do have Malm getting 27 points. He just chopped the project and got enough points to recruit Rajendra Kola. Eleanor is 32 points also. Persia is 22. So many of them are making projects, except Japan. Japan is not making projects. Well, I guess, to be honest, Japan doesn't really care that much about an admiral. No, he doesn't need one. I would have imagined he's gonna start working on at least a project for a Great General. Doesn't seem so. He's putting one of these encampments directly in the face of his opponent here, and could actually hit the city center of St. Louis from that encampment, getting some horses out. And of course, they do have the +3 on the coastal land here. It's gonna get to benefit from a bit of extra strength. We do have forces also from America, and we do need to see if the archers are gonna be the one that are gonna help him here. Push back his opponent. I would imagine he definitely needs stronger units. Now the encampment just got stopped. Jack the Ripper last moving, man. He's paying attention to the game. Oh man, he's not eating. He's not. Guys, we need. Man. Well, I guess it is what it is. That horse didn't get a promo. And we do have Victor established in St. Louis, and I do see Japanese warriors are trying to run down an archer, but they cannot get anywhere. America does have the ability to use, of course, all of these chops for the production, and I do see finally an encampment training project in Nagoya. Do we have America Teddy here going for an encampment, or is he just gonna fool around with theater squares? Can you imagine this? You have an army at the borders, and most of your people are just like doing theater stuff. Wow. Yeah, amazing. No, amazing. What is it? Jack is 23 science, 52 culture. Pomp is 2132. Doesn't seem to be that big of a difference between them. Mysticism coming out next turn, while Pomp is also going to get his currency. What's that? Good evening, sir. It's going well, going well. We just started. You can have an encampment. It's hurting the Bulmus appeal. Yeah, yeah, but it also it's hurting Jack the Ripper's name, no? No encampment. We know Jack over here is a very aggressive player. What is he gonna turn into? A free simming machine? I think not. No, am I wrong in this, Chad? I think he's gonna start at some point. No, get that encampment. He needs to reclaim his title here. Ooh, 47 science carrier. Wait a second. Is he going quickly to cartography? He is trying to get quickly to cartography. Battles coming up in 2 turns. While I do see also near Bird is trying to get his battles. Malm is slowly getting there too. 2, 4, and 6 turns. Why did he pick Bulmus? He just is, I guess, a fan of Bulmus. Lack of a better term. Wait, this horse should die next turn. If it doesn't move from that encampment tile, it should die next turn. Anyway. I'm really curious when is he gonna get, first of all, to start on the pre-builds for the warriors, and second of all, where is he getting his samurais? San Luis says encampment placed. Good evening, sir. Oh, he did. Yep, he did. True. I'm blind. It was in the middle of the screen. I just didn't see it. Anyway, boats coming around. More galleys from Mapuche, and from what I do see, he's going to Cardiff. Cardiff got the boat out, and it looks like it's next to Willy Mapu. That actually exposes the city center to attacks here. And we're going to see if Krelov is going to be successful to take it out. Wente Mapu did manage to place down one of these +3 campuses, and getting Pingala plugged in. Has still quite a few of these tiles that he could use his Shemamuls. We're going to need to see how this goes. Inapire Mapu did choose to go for a harbor first, and will probably follow up with a campus in between those mountains for a +4. That's going to be a pretty good one. While Persia did manage to get to 6 cities, he's also working on his campus research projects. Might actually want to take a stab at Hypatia if he can. We do have also Codeus for France. That means France did manage to actually recruit Ifadlan. The extra trade route one. Yeah, there we go. He got an extra trade route from it. Yisun Sin is the next admiral. Also, that means everybody got to be picked admirals. Let's see. Himerios on Coupe, Zenhi on England. And, Mal did manage to get 2 of them. He got Rajendra Kola also. And then we do have Eleanor managing to get Lee Ferrickson, and that's it. So, Mapuche doesn't get one. Japan doesn't get one. It doesn't need one. Coupe has one, and Persia doesn't have one. And the next one is 305 points. This is extremely expensive. It's a pretty good one. Like the admiral is Sun Sin. It's gonna give him one of those ironclads, but yeah. Okay, let's see. Is this horse gonna die or not? No. General front line. Next turn. Bum. I would imagine Jack right now is waiting to see if he needs to move the horse out or not. And we do have hanging gardens also started to be built here from the capital city on the river. And I do see he did manage to get one of these great writers, Homer. While he's going to finish a few more theater squares, he can actually get another city on Yuling Yuan into the south. That's exactly what he's doing, and going to benefit from a bit more extra culture. He's already with a lot of culture compared to everybody else in the game. 61, that's a lot of culture. Near Bird is also 58. Oh my god, look at Eleanor go! 45 science and 58 culture with 75 points of production versus Malm's 42 and 38 with 80 points of production. Well, I guess there is a bit more extra production over there, but man, our Warlord Storm coming up in Leeds. And I do have to say, England did manage to get 3 of these admirals, with Lee Ferrickson giving him the bonuses towards his cartography. I also do need to see if France is going to start to pump out some boats from Nantes. At the moment, it doesn't look like he's more interested to getting his campuses than anything else. Oh, another code, guys. We got another code. Oh, no, never mind. It's just a question. Oh, man. Wait, they're actually gonna... We know when the release is? Whoa, they just released the release date for Escape from Tarkov. 15th of November. Whoa, actually going from beta into the... Nice. Did you guys know? Jack's effective production, including faith, is amazing. Yeah, I know. It's amazing indeed. 116 faith with 100 points of production. Next to Japan's, what, only 70 points of production. We do need to see if Japan's army, though, it's going to overwhelm the Americas since it didn't manage to place encampment down and get a general, like get some projects from it. We do need to see what's going to happen here. What do we have? Freritos Bronze, Pompey Engineering, Drama and Poetry. Well, we do have him with the ability to actually go and take down that warrior. This turn, yeah, he could. Well, he couldn't. He won't be able to take it down this turn, but next turn I'm pretty sure he can. This horse just only has a single point of movement. It's not enough. There we go. Ba-da-da-da-da. Six turns, Great Bath. And Hanging Gardens is gonna finish next turn. We got another city from Maori. Looks like Taumoto did get placed on the western side of Cardiff. Still did not get another city next to Wanganui in the southern island. While Mapuche is going for his audience chamber. I don't see the fifth or the sixth settler anywhere here in Mapuche's territory. Got a few boats to bonk around France, and of course we do have Maori also very close to getting his cartography. He's only 3 turns, while he's also going to get his civil service. So Pango is building up a canal here so he can actually get the boats out in the water, while he does want to pre-build a few more boats. We do need to see if Sprig is going to manage to get to his cartography also. Has a single city to pump out boats on the western side and has 0 admirals. That's a problem. Yes, I know he has an extra +3 and he has Victor in the city of Lyon. Might not help that much against admiral caravels when you're fighting only with galleys, right? And of course, in the meantime, Mapuche is putting pressure on France, so it's even these galleys are not doing that well. Oh my god, Mapuche's +5, guys. Look at the 46 galley against the galley of France of 39. Wait, he doesn't have an alliance. Wait, France did not manage to get civil service? France doesn't have civil service. No, France. Mapuche does. France does not. That's a problem. Purchase boat pillage, Mapuche's harbor. Purchase boat pillage, Mapuche harbor. Oh. He's just extracting some extra gold from there. Nice. Okay. I don't have to say Malm doesn't have that many pre-builds, and by the looks of it, he's not even getting some. What is Malm? Apprenticeship, civil service, gonna get a few more production points. To be honest, doesn't have that many mines. Only has like 2 mines from what I can see. 3 mines. Yeah, 3 mines altogether. That's 3 experience. 3 points of production, I mean. Never mind. Okay, what's going on here? Damaged horse. We got another horse. Archer's gonna get some promos. Pretty sure Japan does need to actually improve them here. And I do see more horses coming out from Nagoya, while we do have Warlord's Throne in 3 turns, finishing in Kyoto. Pompey will get his mercenaries in 2. Why is he not build? Does he want to hard build samurais or something? Why is he not pre-building warriors here? Or also, I do want to take a look at the gold per turn, because I'm pretty sure they're going to need to invest a lot into their caravels, and it doesn't seem like they do have a lot. Jack the Ripper is negative. I mean, casual Jack the Ripper, man. Good evening, Adam. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Krudlev is on 18, we got Carrier on 28, and then Nearbird is going to be on 49. They do have a decent amount banked up, but on the other side, you do see there's a lot more goal per turn being made. 51, 34 points with 43 points. I mean, 55 and 34 on the map. That is definitely a lot more gold. And in the bank, they do have a lot more gold in the bank also. So I would imagine they will invest a lot more in their cartography upgrades. We do need to see if they do manage to do it with mercenaries, or is it gonna be something else? Malm is starting to put a few boats on the western side, recognizing that France might actually need his help. Unfortunately, I don't think he recognizes how quickly actually Coupe is gonna get his own cartography out in 2 turns. Carrier is just gonna need 2 turns, and he's also gonna get his civil service at the same time. Is he gonna boost near bird also? I think he's, well, I guess near bird already boosted, never mind. The boost. And the American Archer in the city center did manage to get the garrison promo, so it has an extra plus 10 on him. It's actually quite strong, 40 strength. Not even a core. Doesn't seem like Japan did want to push through that warrior defense here. And we still have some archers that need to get their promotions. They did manage to get the level 1s. Okay, chop, chop, chop. That was Warlord's Throne being chopped in Kyoto. Gonna get a campus. That's gonna be an easy plus 3. And we do have Nagoya also with the ability to put a campus here on the coast, just like Fukuoka can. Another horse being chopped. Wait, he keeps on chopping horses and he's not chopping samurais. Did the samurais just fall off favor or something? What did they do to the samurais? We got some samurai problem. Anybody chat? What did they do to the samurais? Does he have? Yes, yes, he got mercenaries. Wait, what is it? Well, he doesn't have it yet. But I mean, you know, pre-builds, warriors, hello. Oh, finally, swordsman coming out from Nagoya. Yes, yes, one samurai to rule them all. Dark Age, low iron. Oh, you think he might want to go for a Dark Age here? Let's see. Pompey is 3645. We do have Jack already managing to get 50 out of 50. Yeah, slowly getting there. We're 8 turns away from getting the next golden. I'm pretty sure I saw Hojo going for mercenaries, but I guess he did switch to move around for something else. I think he's only 110 or something. Low iron. He has 1 iron tile improved. I think that's the only iron he has, the 1 tile. But he has also Warlord's Throne, so he's getting some more iron from that. I don't think iron is a problem here. That's my impression. We got this turnaround. Near Carrier managing to get his cartography, and I do see Malm is going to follow up in just a few more turns. He's getting the boats out ready here. Newcastle upon time for the west, and I do see in the city of Leeds with Toko upon Trent and Hull, we're going to see a few more of these galleys being pumped. Nearbird is also going to be at the same time to upgrade as Malm, so we do need to see if they do manage to keep enough gold on both sides. I think actually gold over here is going to be fine. We got like 700 points on the side of Big Beast, and on the other side we got like what, 900 plus. Yeah, it's a little bit better on Freritos de la Vega, but not by much. It's like 2 boats. Okay, we got a few more horses from America. Japan doesn't have the general available to move everywhere. Did not manage to get a second one. And we still don't see America managing to place down another encampment. He got the first one actually from San Luis here. I'm not sure exactly why he did place it directly in the face of Fukuoka. Maybe he just wanted to, you know, make a little bit of fun out of Pompey. Or it was the shawarma talking out of America here. I gotta ask, does anybody know what Jack the Ripper did get for his food? So we can, you know, talk specifically about his cuisine choices. Kamikaze, thank you so much for the follow, sir. Good evening. Iron shouldn't be an issue on 1045 on a naval map. True. Does Jack have GMC? Did he get GMC? Audience chamber right now he doesn't have anything. No. He did not actually start off on the second specializing building of choice. Getting great bath in between all of these theater squares is significantly going to increase his culture per turn, and I do see Apadana is getting built in the city of Washington. Still needs to put a lot of these tiles to work. He needs to improve them somehow. Did not go for preserved gameplay, nor do I think actually would have been easily able to do that. Writing in one. Wait, he's barely getting writing? Oh my god, man, he's barely getting writing next turn, guys. I mean, wait, Adam, there's no problem. There's no problem. What? It's 600 BC. You don't know how to spell? No problem. It's fine. No writing. It's all good, guys. It's all good. How did he build the hanging gardens without writing? I don't know. Does anybody know? Writing? What about all the books? Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's another thing. How did he get the books? How does this work? Yeah, I don't know. Great works of writing without knowing what writing is. What? Yes, but it also requires planning, no? Planning, coordination, some form of writing somewhere. Maybe all picture box. Wait, but cuneiform is a writing form. What do you mean? Hieroglyphs. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Sign language, man. Must be matchbooks, math books. Yeah, it's only numbers, guys. It's only numbers. Alright, score. How does it look like? 6 turns for the next golden. We got Jack that needs another 5 points. I do see everybody else is dabbling in the Dark Age. Mal. Cartography next turn. Mercenaries coming up in 4. Just like nearby is getting his mercenaries in 3. We do already see a caravel fleet showing up to the French border. Oh, wait a second. He settled the city of Rennes and got the boats out from Nantes. Now this is gonna be a fleet. Where is he? Sprig is getting his cartography in 3 and mercenaries in 3-1. In the meantime, we do have Maori with another one of these caravels being built in Opango. He does need to finish the canal to let it out. Oh, man. He needs to let the boat out, man. Yeah? Well, I'm pretty sure if this caravel fleet gets next to that city center, the city is gonna be gone. But he does need to get next to it. So let's actually see. That galley should fall. This is a level 1 caravel fleet. 78 strength. Caravel did get upgraded in the city of Lyon. And now we do have that city with 66 defense. Even the caravel fleet doesn't get to do anything. Coupe upped without mercs. Wait a second, did he just spend like half of his team's gold for an upgrade? For 2 upgrades? Because he upgraded 2, right? That's 360 gold? Oh my god, he got like half the gold of his teammates, guys. What is he's on feudalism. Oh my god, you're right. What the? Yeah, I don't know about this. Okay, we got boats from Malm here that do need to get upgraded in the city of Leeds. I'm pretty sure he actually wants to wait for his mercs, right? He doesn't have mercs. He doesn't have mercs. Not sure if he has the boost for mercs or not, because I don't think he actually got 8 land units anywhere. Where? Caravel fleet, Bonkin, Sprig, civil service next turn. Gonna get that extra +5. We do have already the caravels of Maori benefiting from that extra +5. What do we have here? Persia. Yeah, we need to see Persia starting to get a fleet out. Like, I'm amazed that we don't see him actually getting some boats out so he can go to Mapuche. Oh well. Want to see what's going on here. Now there we go. The swordsmen, the samurais are coming through. We got Fukuoka already with 4 pre-builds. A 5th one is sitting a long way on the right side. He's keeping away these horses, man, from taking in too close. How is this? Oh man, Warrior 30 defense. We got some more campuses coming out from Nagoya, and I do see the lighthouses are gonna finish. Pompey is on machinery 3 turns with Mercs coming up next turn. We're going to need to see if he, even with the Samurai CC, gonna have the ability to go through Jack the Ripper's defense. Jack is getting his mathematics guilds coming out and still did not manage to get a general for himself. Can he use the card? I guess he could, but he didn't. You get boost if teammate finishes. Yes. Also, Big Daddy, good evening. Friends could have delayed canal until he unlocked Caravel. It had one pop anyway. Carrier carrying, but maybe he confused directions. He might have. He might have. But to be honest, Carrier has been a lot more like paying attention to the game than the last times we've seen him. Or, you know, like a few years ago, he was getting distracted really easily. One-tile chokes were a problem. Okay, a few more boats coming through. France getting the walls in the city of Lyon. Also upgrading another caravel here in Rennes. Did manage to save that banked up one, and we do have both Eleanor and I do see also Mal managing to get those caravels upgraded. Both of them do have admirals, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine. Actually, Mal does have 2 admirals he can use on the left and on the right seas. His opponents do have admirals on both sides, so it doesn't really help him that much. Could easily use the choke point to actually hide here. Also has a reef tile. This is amazing actually to defend on that reef tile. Unfortunately, caravels will get the opportunity to attack boats that are sitting on the reef tile. And let's see it. Are we actually gonna see samurais from Pompey? I think he finished mercenaries, right? This turn he finished mercenaries. He's going for civil next turn. Gonna get to put a few more muscle points on his units. And does have the upgrade button. There we go. Does have the upgrade button. It's just a matter of gold here. They just don't have gold. They gave all the gold away to probably Malm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boats. While I do see 1, 2, 3, 4 upgraded from Nearbird. Algimantas Jurkus, good evening, sir, and welcome. What is this Japan doing? Is this Division 5? Oh, shots fired, man. Shots fired. Japan is doing Japan things. He's pumping around. Yeah, he's preparing an attack with these samurais against his opponent, or at least I'm thinking like that. We're going to need to see him getting the goal from his teammates, but at the moment you do still see donations being done to Mal, so he can upgrade all of his caravels here to go against Near Bird. I don't really believe he actually has chances to go against Near Bird, but I guess we'll see. We do have France also with a few of these caravels on the right that could get upgraded, and I don't think he actually needs to pay that much attention to them. We're going to need to see when Maori is going to manage to get his square rigging. It looks like in 5 turns, Jack the Ripper is trying to get military engineering for him in 3. We still don't see upgrades from Pompey yet. He was getting machinery, right? So he will have the upgrade button on the archers as well to get them into crossbows. Now that's going to be painful for America. Level 2 crossbows with samurais in front of them. That sounds extremely painful. And it's not like Jack the Ripper did go for like castles or something to get a better get a better horse. How many turns? 3 more turns. Krell of Dark Age, Jack the Ripper Golden, Carrier Dark Age, Nearberg Dark Age, Fierce Source, 4 points off from a Golden. What is he doing? Harbor Shipping Projects. He's trying to actually snatch Isun Sin here for the Ironclad, but that's gonna take a while. I don't see him easily getting some points here. Did manage to get 4 boats at least. 5 boats that he could upgrade into caravels. Actually, a few more on the right side. Look at that. We got 2 more galleys here. And if he's going, well, I guess if he's going Golden Age, Mapuche is going to have the extra +5 on him. Not ideal. Sprig 3 points off. Pompey Dark. And Malm is also going Dark. So many people going Dark for the extra +5. Still no upgrades on Pompey. Come on, man. Get the gold out. It's only 35 gold a pop, right? Man, they're cheaper than an ice cream and he's not getting the upgrades. Ah, there we go. GMC coming up in 3 here for America to get going. Also working on some more Theater Square festivals to get to write books when he doesn't know how to write. That sounds perfectly reasonable to me, no? Hey. Oh, oh. I think Pompey's gonna have a bit of a surprise. Yeah, yeah, I think this is gonna be a bit of a surprise here. Wait, we gotta pause? What is this? Is he is he putting his pants on right now? Oh man has an emergency. Kick. Got 2 more 10s. Lots of novices. I love it. Lots of novices. We got a PP party lobby here with the corporate balls. We got another one with the smoke and ash. Very nice, very nice. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna meme that much. I'm not gonna join that Civilization official server again, guys. I think that's about done, no? I think we understood where they're coming from. They have no idea how to moderate anything. Probably. Can you imagine what kind of a mess in that company it is if they cannot even speak directly to each other? If they cannot be honest? That's a big boo-boo. Big boo-boo. I would imagine the culture, the corporate culture is suffering quite a bit. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna stop memeing them, especially if they do like stupid mistakes of you know, like losing a lot of money because they cannot do some proper management. This is what it is, boys. This is what it is. Wow, that's a lot of money. A lot of money. 200 million potential lost. A lot of money. Okay. Surprise, surprise, near bird. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? We do have Japan recognizing that he does need to get a few boats out, but I do see he's not gonna get cartography anytime soon. We do have him getting his apprenticeship in 2 10s, divine right in 2, and still did not upgrade his swordsman. I don't think he actually sees this caravel, but he definitely saw Portsmouth being placed. Base game is 30% off, just 110 for a half-finished game. Great value. Yes, yes, I recognize that, man. But when I tell them that, they ban me, you know. Guys, I'm sorry. I mistook the company for a company that makes products for you know, an audience. I think they only make products for themselves. It's like me doing music for myself. It is what it is. I totally understand. Yeah, we got England going with a few of those caravels getting to Osaka. It did manage to get a builder from Fukuoka. This would be the last turn, right before the switch of the era. Jack the Ripper did secure his golden age. Looks like also Sprig did, Firsos did, and then we do have Pompey that still needs actually 7 points. Malm is going dark directly, and Near Bird is also going dark. There will be no damage difference or very little damage difference actually between the two Englands here. And on the western side, looks like Coupe was trying to get into French borders, couldn't get there. He was trying to get to English borders, couldn't get here either. And of course, we do need to see him going for his frigate technology so he can get these squadrons upgraded. Already has 5 of them and level 1s. He did manage to plug in Victor and probably did get a promotion so he can get extra promos. Looks like Persia did actually recruit Cardiff. How did he get this one? Oh my god, Mapuche, man, Mapuche slacking. allowed Cardiff to be taken over by Firsos. Well, now with the level 2 crossbows, Japan can definitely do a lot of damage against America. The question is, can Japan actually apply his power against his opponent before he crumbles? That's the question. Only 38 defense strength, and I gotta say, he has the upgrade. He has the upgrade. He just doesn't have the gold. He needs the gold. Why is he not asking for gold? Is this he wants to stay in a dark age or something? Come on, man. That's 4 more points. He's in a normal age. This is disaster for him, right? Being in a normal age. 4 more points. I don't think he upgraded. Yeah, he didn't upgrade a single samurai anywhere. Oh, man. I guess he just couldn't get the extra 3 points from somewhere else. Maybe no envoys, maybe no nothing. Oh, Osaka gonna be taken down, and this should be the first city that will go down. The ancient wall. Oh, there's no chop available. The builders did actually improve the mines as they could to get the most production in the city of Osaka. While we do have 4 of these caravels, just grabbing all of the tiles next to Osaka. We're going to see Japan moving a little bit further on. I do see America did build a trebuchet and started working on taking on the encampment here tile. While we do have these crossbows moving further, there is a catapult also coming up from Fukuoka. Finally, a samurai did get upgraded in the city of Fukuoka, making that 50 defense. It will be a lot harder for the caravels to actually punch through that defensive screen, but unfortunately Osaka did not have a unit inside and could not get walls up. We do have also spring in construction, exploration coming up in 2 turns. He's gonna need walls up in Kyoto and Nagano. These caravels do have access to both of those cities, including, of course, Fukuoka. Nagoya is the only one that doesn't actually have coastal access. Firso's getting his cartography in 2 turns. He's also probably gonna need to get a few more pre-builds out. Still working on recruiting Isun Sen. I do see he's on 230 out of 305 points. Who got Hypatia? Wait a second. Oh, France. Hypatia did get recruited by France. More encampments. France is trying to fight off some Maori caravels here without that much of a success. And I do see Malm is not really fighting near, but I'm pretty sure neither of them do have the success they would have wanted here against his opponent. Abu did get recruited by Malm and will get the benefits of a few more of healing points. Also, Jack, 80 science and 200. Oh my god, guys. 80 science, 225 culture, 215 points of production, and 121 faith. Next to Pompey, 63 and 44. We're gonna have a pause here. And we're gonna come back after the pause to see what's going on. But I gotta say, that is disturbing. Jack just out jacking carrier here. Amazing. I'll be right back, guys. Is this the end? Yeah. They sell the name to Ubisoft. Man, not even Ubisoft would buy that crap. What do you mean? Easy GG, easy GG. We're gonna need to see what the Samurais are gonna do, but yeah, it doesn't look good for America. I do have to point out, we do have him with a bit more science, so and also his opponent here is gonna start losing cities quite quickly. We do have Eleanor starting to get that extra +5, and I do see the walls did go up in Osaka, so that's gonna put it, how to say, give the city a chance. Does it actually give the city a chance? I guess one more turn, basically. Or 2 more turns. No, 1 more turn. Eleanor just keeping tabs. Let's take it from the left. Dark Age Lotaro. 4 cities strong, getting a lot of galleys, intelligence, and from what I do see, still did not manage to actually do anything against Cardiff. He does have Purge on the western side and he needs to fight, and he does have the bigger number of boats at the moment. He's on 61 science with 43 culture, also 65 points of production versus Fierce's is 51 and 98. Okay, well, I guess production number, and not to mention gold, is much better on Persia. Jack the Ripper with the most in the game, actually most stats in the game, 83 science and 280 culture. Man, guys, he's gonna get to fascism when Japan is gonna get his what, cuirassiers or something. I think so. Nationalism coming up next turn. We got printing also in 5 for Jack the Ripper. I do have to say Japan already did manage to breach the initial defenses that Jack put up in the city of San Luis, while we do have spies coming up in 2 turns here. Let's see if the samurai is getting next to the city center is going to help him. No battery ram. He does have a cannibal coming out from Fukuoka. That's probably going to appear here in the encampment, while he does have units in the city center and in the encampment. Peeps. Purple peeps. All the purple peeps. What? Oh, yeah. That's a lot of purple peeps, yes. You're referring to the tiles, no? Boom! Osaka did go down. No chance. Oh man. Eleanor just taking cities. We can finish the prediction right now. Choose an outcome. The big beast made it, boys. They got the first city, man. They got the first. It wasn't Jack City. It was the big beast that did manage to take it out. Oh well. San Luis is starting to lose the defense, of course, with the Carpo starting to do the attacks. Didn't put the samurai next to the city center, but did manage to get the general there. Oh well, I guess he's doing what he can right now. Japan is starting to lose science. He's down to 45 science and 20 culture. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's nobody just on production. Where production? Like, look at this, 234 production. Everybody's made maybe 100. Wow. We got to see those starting to come around from nearby. That will give him so much of an advantage against Mal, because he can actually shoot from range, put the caravels in front, get the see those right behind them, and start pew, 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 going against these caravels of Malm. While I do see on the western side, Carrier is also getting ready his frigates. He's gonna start bonking down the cities of France. And I gotta say, there is a serious chance, a significant chance, when these Carrier frigates were actually gonna get next to the French borders, they're just gonna GG. I'm gonna be open about this, guys. Yeah, this might happen. This might happen. There isn't that much that they can do. Sea Dogs on one side. Nearbird is gonna start smashing English units. Maori is gonna chew through the cities of France on the western, not gonna give him the ability to actually get new units on the western side to help out defend Malm. While this choke point is gonna be a problem, Malm is just gonna be taken out from the east, and we do have Nearbird also picking off the cities of Japan one by one. While Japan does have units next to San Luis, it's not gonna be long until Jack the Ripper is gonna get the stronger technology. Night Castle's coming up in 2 here. I don't think that city is gonna fall in 2. Yeah, he's gonna get next turn. Horse is gonna get much stronger. The samurai is 57 strength. It can do damage against the city center. Pretty good damage actually against the city center. And since we did have America with GMC, he's now starting to core up units, making these horses a lot stronger, and at the same time also, I would say, buying himself an army here next to the city center. Gold doesn't look to be a problem right now. Jack is in Penbrush and Voice this time around, and also still has 126 faith per turn. Carrier 61 and 47, getting those frigates soon to sing against the French caravels against the city of Lyon. While I do see also near Bird 105 science 66 culture in a Dark Age. He's not moving yet his boats against Malm. This might be a mistake though, but I guess he does want to actually, you know, focus his chances against Japan in the north and then go to the south. He sent one of his Sea Dogs to take care of the wall defense here in Fukuoka and slowly gonna take that one down while Osaka is rebelling into, he's trying to rebuild some monuments over there. Freritos 59 cents in the 105 culture. Did manage to get cartography and started upgrading his boats, working on getting some privateers to help him with the range offense against Mapuche here. While Mapuche is also 2 turns away from cartography, he's gonna have a lot of boats to upgrade from. Sprig 87 science and 65 culture, only 5 cities strong. 2 of them are extremely exposed. Actually 3 of them are extremely exposed, because Rennes, if he does manage to get to the city of Rennes, he's definitely gonna get to the city of Nantes also. And yeah, there we go. Frigates have started bonking. Bonky bonk. Bonky bonk. We got Pompey, Japan, with least science in the game, 43 science and 20 culture and 70 points of production. Unfortunately, he was trying to get to the city of San Luis, but America just fended off that attack, or he's trying to fend off this attack. He's starting to lose the boats to the coast, and let's see what Malm is gonna do. Malm. Is he getting his own privateer? Sea Dogs? Yeah, he is getting his own Sea Dogs. Slowly, he's getting his Sea Dogs. Has a few chops though. He now started chopping the deer tiles he had from the beginning. Spy from England, also from Eleanor, deployed in his own cities. And I don't see a spy. I gotta say, I don't see a spy from Malm into the cities of Eleanor. How many of these Sea Dogs are here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Sea Dogs. Wait a second. That's a caravel worth of damage. He can take out a caravel every turn now if he has 4 Sea Dogs. If he can get the range on 1 caravel, it dies. And yeah, there we go. Corsair core upgraded in the city of San Luis. Now the Samurai loses half its health by dealing just 10% of the damage against the city center. It's just not gonna be survivable for the Samurai in the long term. Wait, was this France trying to go for entertainment complex? Sprig was trying to grid this out, trying to go for a Colosseum here. Not a bad idea if he was safe. Trying to get some catapults also from the city of Lyon. Has a few chops to use to actually get these out. But to be honest, even with catapults, I find it quite unlikely that he's gonna manage to actually defend this. Frigates are 65 strength. Oh, he does have +6 against Coupe here. Okay, well, at least that. Did he manage to get a spy into Coupe's territory? Yes, he did, in the capital city directly. While intelligence is coming out from carrying in 3 turns, I do see horses from Malm are coming onto the land here. But remember, these cities are caravel strength cities. It's not like the horses can do damage. Like, look at this, 44 strength against 57 defense capital. That's just not gonna work. A sec. Man, if somebody can explain to me why my nose, every time I'm talking a lot, my nose is itching, I would be extremely grateful. Is this like something like neurological or something that for some reason whenever, or do I have way too much hair in my nose? One of the two, I don't know. This is what it is. Plunder. Yeah, plunder what? True. He's not gonna plunder anything here. I think he just wants to put a bit of pressure on Carrier to distract him from doing too much damage, but I don't think it's possible to distract him properly. Oh well. It is what it is. Osaka rebelled. Nierberg got a horse before that so he can keep pillaging, and did manage to get a builder also from that. Fukuoka also about to go down, slowly but surely. ChatGPT can explain everything. Let's see what ChatGPT has to say. Wait, ChatGPT, or should we use Gemini? Oh, ChatGPT 6.0 is now available. Cake W, man. Why is my nose itching when I am talking a lot, commenting games on stream? Wow, 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 wow. Asking me for what? What is this? Oh my god. Really? This is not the good ChatGPT. Open air. There we go. This is the good one. Oh, that happens to a lot of people actually. Stress, anxiety, increased blood flow, dry air or irrigation, allergies or dust. That's not it. Micro movements. When you're hyper aware of your face on the stream, you might notice tiny itches. Yeah, true. That might be it. Hunter Princeton, good evening, sir, and welcome. Just tuning in just in time for the naval fight. Yeah, true. We got two naval fights actually. Looks like Maori is deploying a few units towards Cardiff, and I do see Mapuche starting to actually get to upgrade his boats on the western side while Persia is trying to get closer to him. He's not gonna have a chance. Look at this, man. Oh man, these Mapuche caravels, bro. 69 straight against the Persian 60. Did Persia manage to get his Sun, so at least he does have an army for these boats, while I don't think Mapuche did manage. Oh, he did manage to get Francis Drake, so both of them do have one. That's amazing. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Wait a second. 74 strength against Persia's caravel of 60. Okay, Osaka is gonna be retaken. I do see Japan lost another city here. And San Luis, it's safe. Yeah. Another encounter from Nagano, and I do see Pompey is trying to get a few trebuchets to defend himself against caravels. He's doing some damage over there, but still he's down to 3 cities and he's barely inching forward in the science and in the culture. While Jack did manage to get triple the amount of science numbers of Pompey, he's like, whoa, 20 times and more the culture. Kilvak is running coming up from Chicago. Guys, did I hear that correctly? Is Chicago gonna get cleaned up? Did I hear that correctly? Why is Mapuche so small? Now he's actually getting a few cities out. He just didn't have a lot of good cities to settle. Stayed on this peninsula, tried to get to cartography, build enough boats to handle any kind of aggression from Persia. City of Lyon is down to half HP, and we still have we do have a frigate armada right next to it with carrier bringing the pain over here against also English boats in the south. We got the fights going on. Nearbird is getting pushed by Malm. Malm is getting a surprise over here in Eleanor's defense. We got a lot of Sea Dogs. A lot of Sea Dogs. Is that gonna be? Yeah, it's not gonna be. I was thinking maybe it's gonna get how to say, conquered, but it's not. Ooh, smash it! Smash it! Look at this, man. Look how much damage he does. Smash it! There we go. Come on, smash it. Do it! Do it, man. I don't think he wants to do it. Small. Anything happening here? No. America is just casually building more archaeological museums and getting projects out for theater squares rather than actually putting any kind of effort into the army. He already has what he needs to actually defend against Japan, attacking into the city of San Luis. And in the meantime, Nearbird is just tearing off all of the Japanese cities, including the capital soon. I do think he does need at least another Sea Dog over here to take care of Kyoto. And of course also the trebuchets around Kyoto. 350 culture versus Japan's 14. That's just not gonna be going down well. 97 points of tourism also. It's not like Firsos has that much defensive culture. And let's actually see. Still no tourists yet, but with 97 it shouldn't be long. While I do see, wow, he only needs 32. Only 32 domestics, guys. Oh my god, Mapuche is lashing out against Persia, and it does seem like we do have quite a bit of a skirmish here. But now that both of them do have the admirals in check, and I do see some privateers from Persia, we might actually see Mapuche getting kept in check here. Doesn't seem like any of them is actually gonna get to push properly. We got some more privateers coming around. No privateers here from Mapuche. Not easy actually getting some of those quadrims. Only has one next to Willy Mapu. Then working on settlers rather than getting a few more boats. Yeah, one city for France did get taken down. 85 science and 56 culture for Sprig. Still, none of the members of Freritos de la Vega managed to get over 100 science, while Malm is very close. He's on 98. He almost lost all of his fleet over here fighting Eleanor. Near Bird did manage to take this. And I gotta say, look at all of these traders, guys. So we got traders coming on here. We got a pinch maneuver coming up from also Maori going against the city of Rennes. And can be held by Nearbird Sea Dog actually going against the city of Nantes. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 traders that are moving through these seas, guys. All of them are gonna get picked off. And that's a victory right there. Vitor, good evening, son. It's a Jack 1 versus 7 type of game. GG, well played. Indeed. Oh my god, beautiful, actually, beautiful. I was definitely worried over there for Eleanor and also for Jack, but it looks like Pompey did not want to go for samurais as quickly as possible and could not get there in just enough time. Jack did have the time to actually get his culture and his science up, and you saw the result with that. While on the other side, Coupe just went directly forward towards cartography so he can do the damage against France. Mapuche just did well to protect himself from his opponent, from Persia. Do we have a post-game chat or not? We got them in the watch party. Oh, I see. They're going into the watch party. A second. Let me put some headphones on.
GG, guys.
GG, well played.
GG.
Man, that Malm scout, you blocked my B3 so hard. I had to sail across the sea.
Yeah, I was lucky. I didn't expect to do that, but when I saw your settler, I was like, okay, good, nice play.
Why didn't you put the city on freshwater though, Wanganui?
Because I think I just wanted to settle as quickly as possible. Start doing internal, because I have internal traders. Pingala, I need to start as soon as I can.
Oh, I see. Okay. Makes sense.
But yeah. No, I figured I just go free ink, I go theater building, and then I just spam. I force you to upgrade early.
You upgraded 2 boats with full cost, no?
Yes,
Yeah.
3 boats.
3 boats. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was like half the gold of your teammates.
Yeah, but I had fleet admiral, so I knew I can force really quickly for upgrades.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess Boomus, big Boomus.
I mean, if England doesn't come, he loses city, no?
Ah, yeah. Yeah, but our whole play, we knew that our whole point is to do that play, you know, canal.
Yeah, but it's still really, no?
But it worked out.
It's ready for the city at least.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's Jack, you know, he likes to play risky.
Man, with that culture.
I don't know what the Persia spawn was like, but I guess not good.
The island spawn, yeah, wasn't really that great.
But yeah, interesting game, I guess. GG, everyone.
Yes, GG.
Yeah,
GG, well played. No, there we have it. We heard from the boys a little bit. I gotta say, not even the winners sounded that happy. Well, anyway, the Big Bees did manage to score one on the board here. A second one, actually, after the last week. They did manage to get the win over Change of Circumstance. So I think we do need to watch out for what they're gonna do in the next period. Have a good evening, everybody, and hope to see you next time. I have no idea when the next time is, but I guess you're gonna receive the notification. Don't forget to join me on Discord and leave a follow over there also on YouTube. Bye, bye, bye. Soviet Goat, also good evening, sir. Sorry. What religion for Teddy? He went for work ethic with something else. Work ethic, lay ministry, and Gurdwara. He got the faith and the food one with the housing. That's what he went. That's what he went for. So bye. Have a good one and see you.
Hot on the trail of this thing.
Why you tryna fight it? If it's me inviting.
This thing. Lit by the light of the moon. Lit by the light of the moon. This thing.
Thank you.